All right. Hopefully we live now. We live. We live. Let me go find something to put on. Right quick.
You should know you about to get fucking white for it.
Hey, ooh, I'm from them grave. You already know how this shit go. Back the fuck up. You don't really know me. If you did, you would know I got it on me. I'm something like Manu Ginobili when I got it on me. We slid, hit 4 of your homies. One thing I never did is let them hold me. Talking that shit, nigga, you gotta show me. He tried to run, he caught a 4-piece. These niggas broke, they ain't got no cheese. Hop in a foreign, it ain't got no key. You smoking up, why is you riding without it, little nigga? That's how you die a little quicker. We slide with them blickers. Boys, you drunk off some liquor, my niggas kill killers. We hopping out killing. Ayy, fuck how you feel, I don't got no feelings. Shoot at his grill till he ain't got no ceilings. Back to the money, I ran up a ticket. Just last week, I ran up a 50. I was just broke, I didn't have a penny. Now I put money on niggas that envy. We do hits at night in the daytime. Folks hawk him down like he was a K9. I'm talking face to face like FaceTime, but I just heard it through the grapevine. I keep a 9 like Ray John. I keep a hoodie like Trayvon. He got hit.
Mother. Bro, this shit is weird as hell. And then there's this little jingle and shit. What the fuck is that? Alright. We gonna try to get this done. If not, you know I'll be back with it tomorrow. Oh my fucking god, bro. This is ridiculous right now. Shout out to those. It's like a little gypsy comes when they finna have an issue with your live. It literally is just starting my live over again. I don't know if it's doing it for y'all, but it's literally starting my live over again every time it does it. I've never met anybody with that name, okay? But besides, you know, obviously him, I don't know what this shit is doing to my live, fam. And it says nobody's here now. Like, it just takes on. Come on. This is crazy. I don't even want to, like, waste my time and even do this right now. Or y'all's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it seemed like it'd be working for a second and then it get the fucking up. You know what I'm saying? But let me try to get a little bit of this. He wasn't live for long. He was only live for about 42 minutes. About 20 of those minutes he spent trying to you know, locate this information. He had stated when he first came on live, I'm talking about Question Everything, that he was trying to locate the information. Obviously, he doesn't want to just put these, you know, these are serious charges. You don't want to just throw these around. And I can respect. I don't know what is going on. I don't know, y'all. I don't even know if this is even worth it, because at this point, like, it's just knocking people out of my live stream and then it's just restarting it over. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come back tomorrow and do my research overnight. I do apologize about having another notification go out. I would love to cover this right now, but I think maybe I'm gonna look at it like this, that maybe this is spirit or whatever. Okay, whatever you like to, you know what I mean, telling me to go do my research before I really speak on this. Y'all know normally I'm not the first one to speak on shit or whatever. I like to see what's out there, gather my information. I really do want to, like, do this right now, but if it's going to cut off every 2 minutes, this ain't going to work good, because it's going to be a fucked up video when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? Especially if it's booting people out. I just watched it boot out a couple of people, and then when it came back, it was at 0. Then now it's up to 3, it says. And that's crazy. I'm already having issues with my channel. I don't need this on top of it. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that motherfuckers that just sit around and beef don't have to go through. But anyway, let me try to get this. If it fucks up again, I'll just be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? With this, but I will be back tomorrow before I normally go live. I'm trying to at least, I really would like to go live about 2 p.m. tomorrow on this channel, but I may go live like around 4 and do just a panel live, around 2 o'clock, leave about 2 hours, and then come back at 4, do a live or whatever. I might as well utilize this time while the younger kids are not here. But anyway, let's try and see what happens, because I really just don't want to waste y'all time. But if it does it again, I'll just wait for it to unravel, and then I'll just wrap it up or whatever. I do apologize. I hate when we have technical difficulties, but I'm not on, StreamYards. So I'm on Streamlabs, so your computer has to do all the work. And on top of that, it could be anything that could be causing this. But my computer, I just cleaned it out and all type of shit. So it shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be internet. But let's at least try to get this 20 minutes in roughly and see where we're going from there. But I've already started to build a list, so.
It does appear to be an arrest record.
All right, let me fix
for
the
someone
audio
with the
again.
same government name. However, I will say that the reporting on this so far has been disgusting. So many people live right now, laughing, excited to see Polight punk ass behind bars, but failing to realize the heroic things a young girl had to endure. And that's what I'm saying. So the birthday is also the same. Okay, so the person, somebody did a screenshot. So some person got the same birthday.
Just attempting to find out if it's really him. He's gonna go to the website in a minute.
Wait, fresh out of jail. Hold on. So they said fresh out of jail.
Because just to explain this to y'all, he really was trying to make sure and validate the information. Nobody wants to come up here and say that somebody is a pedophile, rapist, or whatever. But oftentimes, I think we've covered enough stories to know that oftentimes a lot of these things fly under the radar. We've literally covered short little excerpts from the news, where it'd be like 17 seconds they talk about a story, or 32 seconds or whatever. And automatically, I don't really think the mainstream media really likes talking about this type of thing, because they support it behind the scenes, you know what I mean? People that are connected with them. So they can't really delve in deep. However, obviously, it is a topic on some situations, but it should definitely be talked about more, in my opinion. However, anyway, in the beginning of the live, he was trying to, validate this type of the information. And then somebody came in there. Oh, shit. That shit must have scared my computer away. Yeah, he's going to play Polight's music or whatever. It's trash. But, anyway.
They hope the cops got him or feds got him. I went from rock bottom to red.
This shit is so loud. I'm sure it's loud on y'all end. It's not loud on mine. So, allegedly, this is the song that Polight had put out. I didn't know that Polight was rapping. But anyway,
wait, so
that was allegedly the song, or he's going to play a portion of a song where Polight had got allegedly out of jail for raping his girlfriend's 14-year-old. They allegedly found semen on her shirt. He put his hand down her throat, all this and that. I literally found out about this in my last live. Wax Dog, shout out to Wax Dog, came up in there and notified us of it, where we were talking to Question Everything about financial. We were also talking to Preach, shout out to Preach, and Old Head Deuce. So, again, this is just the first look. Y'all know I delve deep, but I need more shit on the table. I'm definitely going to have to do my research. But, yeah.
This video.
That song.
I'm confused.
So he's kind of just looking at this moment.
What y'all think? Okay, somebody says on Dade County clerk website. Okay.
Shout out y'all for bearing with me.
Let's go to it. We about to go to it.
Whatever's going on.
So we're gonna search his name.
And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Also, earlier than I normally go live. I got a day off tomorrow. I had a half day today, but I got a day off tomorrow, so I'll be up in here. Work my channels out a little bit and shit like that. I already got things to talk about, but if more comes out in this situation, we talking about it.
Is it David Michael? Hold on, let's listen to the rest of this video too.
There's God, there's Jesus, and there's me for motherfuckers like this, okay? Right here. They gonna hate me. They gonna hate me. Anyway, Michael Nowak, aka
Nowak,
Brother Polight,
okay.
as you guys know him as, was just released from Miami, and he was charged with raping his girlfriend.
Okay, Michael Nowak. We're gonna look up that name. Let's look up that name.
If you didn't know, that is Polight's name. I ain't doxing or nothing. I'm just clarifying.
Michael Nowak.
Spelled N-O-A-K.
Okay, so what I'm looking for is like the dockets, right? I don't know how to do this. I never did this shit before. So where I go? Okay, traffic.
That's why I want to be able to
parking,
do this behind the scenes,
criminal court.
so I can get everything lined up. But if this turns out to be bullshit, we'll move on to what I actually
Criminal
had
records.
said.
Do I go to criminal records?
If not, we here with it.
Y'all got a nigga. Man, y'all got a nigga on some FBI shit. Search. Okay, search criminal cases. All right, case. No, I don't want to. No, I can't. Search for. Do I? Oh, branch. No, I need the name, jail number, defendant. Oh, okay. Okay, so wait, damn. I should have put. Let me pull that other thing back up. The other thing with the. All right, I don't know. I don't know. No. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got his first and last name, so.
Alright, I'm just fast forward this a little bit.
Three.
Till he gets it up. Alright. Michael Nowak.
Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up and share the live stream, please.
Michael Nowak. Date of birth 8/10/1983.
So there is a Michael Nowak.
Engaged, child, FA, sex, 4/14.
Same birthday. Total of cases 1.
He engaged with. This looks like he engaged with sex with a child. I don't know exactly what this 4/14 is, but the child was 14 years old.
View case
Allegedly.
information.
Now we saying allegedly behind all this because we definitely want to make sure people can have the same name and stuff like that. But we want to get down to, you know what I'm saying, the nitty gritty on it. What's good, Stacy? Salute to everybody that's in here. Shout out to Dolly, Observant Stuff, Emmanuel, No Nonsense Stucky,
View
Danielle,
information
Lisa, Zero Lightness.
for the defendant. I
See,
don't
too bad they don't have a picture. If they would have had a picture right there, bam.
anything.
And right now, there's a lot of people going live on this topic. However, there's only this for proof. Besides what Tasha
Don't even have
K
a
had said.
file date. First charge. Oh, okay. Engage. CH child. Okay. Oh, wow.
Sex 4/14.
Wow.
Y'all, this don't look good. If this is him, he's done.
Cases list. I don't. Let me grab this. I'm about to. You probably can Google that too.
But it could be some statues or some other type of situation.
Yeah, I just Googled that
F-
exact
F-
thing and it came. The 2020 Florida statue. Let's have a look. That's exactly what that says. And so y'all don't think I'm capping. I Googled it. I just copied it.
Yeah.
And I clicked on the first thing, and this popped up.
Mm-hmm.
Finding an intent as to basic charge of sexual battery, dangerous sexual felony offender. Wow.
Ignorant of victim of belief as victim's age or no defense.
So that does pop up.
But I don't know how they would claim that this man didn't know the victim's age when it's the daughter of his girlfriend. Allegedly. Yeah, he definitely do. If he did this shit, oh, we gonna... Girl.
His government name, can I try to help? Alexis, yeah. His government name is Michael Norak. Noak. Michael Norak. Thank you, Robert Jones. I appreciate that. Fair use, educational purposes only. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find. Let me go.
This is public information, so it's all right.
Hey,
he is what they call a public figure, so.
Hey, y'all stay looking out for me, man. I love y'all, man. Let me pull up an image or something real quick. Because that's exactly what this is. This grab that.
I got mine already up there.
It's a fair use disclaimer.
Alright.
Let me see if I can find the actual disclaimer. Yeah, all videos. Okay, here we go.
Gotta have them disclaimers.
But we gonna, hey, listen. There we go. Let's get that fair use out. Oh no, go back. Go.
You try to put up the fair use, because you could get sued for that shit.
You had to get that disclaimer going. But yeah, that's his government name. But listen, I looked it up. That's whatever this individual is charged with. Let's see, defendants. Well, you ain't gonna be able to find no defendants or nothing like that. But there's no information on here. They're not even saying the date. The date of the arrest. None of that. But it is strange that there's somebody else. I mean, excuse me. It is odd that there's somebody with the exact same name, because this name is not, you know, I wouldn't consider his name to be a name that is common. You understand what I'm saying?
How many people with the last name Noak, Noak, have you met in your life?
I wouldn't consider this as a common name.
Besides Polight. Yeah.
How many people you know? Well, there's a white man named Michael Norak.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, he got a white man name? See, y'all should have known better that this, look at that. This man got the exact
I didn't even know this part.
Same name as a white man.
Wow.
Talking about black power. See that? He don't even have a, you see what I'm saying? I know that's neither here or there, but I had to show y'all that.
Wow. And if y'all remember that time that, you know, I would really hate to have to show that video, but y'all can go to Concealed Ringleader's video. Her channel, it's like, I would say one of the first 3 videos that she had uploaded, period, on her channel. It's one of those videos where Saneter was exposing Polight for a little girl running away to, I believe, California with him or whatever at the time.
You know, the proof, you know what I'm saying? But besides that white man, bro, this is not a, bro, family, listen to me. If you type that name in and go to Google Images, besides Brother Polight, you got that white guy, maybe another white guy, but that's pretty much it. This shit is, look, this is not a common name. This is all you get in the whole Google search. That's it. Not even a whole damn page. This is not a common name. So I can't
leave a random white man alone. He didn't do that.
listen. I'm sorry. I gotta say it, and I'm gonna.
Nah, but it is crazy that he allegedly, you know what I mean, a black leader and all this and that, but he got a white man's name. Like, a white man has the same name as him. Like, bro, normally people, you know, he said, I swear he said, I don't know where to find it or if the video's still up, but I could have sworn he said that he changed his name on that Black Power shit.
I'll be honest with you. 9 times out of 10. No, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna say there's a good chance that this is actually who this is.
No, because that man right there, shout out to Question Everything. I ain't mean to make it sound like that. Like, no, motherfucker. But the date of birth says 1983. That man, that old man that he just showed, where is it at? This is an old ass man. This man is never born in 1983. Hell motherfucking nah. 1983 wasn't even really that long ago. A motherfucker in 1983 ain't even 40 yet. This dude got a gray ass beard. I don't know if that's what he was trying to say, but, you know, even if I don't agree with him, I'm still going to respect him. But, you know, this is a passionate topic for me, so
Like
no
this.
offense.
So again,
but
we're
as
gonna
you see right here, it says his birthday is August 10th, 1983. That man could never be 83. That man that was just in the picture, unless it was the original dude's dad, that could never be that man.
use the term alleged.
Yeah, it does. Yup, it does. Facts. I didn't even see that right there. Yes, and it's a black male.
And we're gonna keep on doing some research because our research don't stop here. Okay?
Yup, and it says it up here. I was just looking at the name and the date of birth.
There's a
But
petition.
I think that might be him, unless it's another Michael Nowak running around in Dade County or whatever.
There's a petition up for him too.
And look, when his daughter went missing, he was in Florida. When he had went on Saneter Studios and put the word out that his daughter was missing allegedly and all this and that, and then turned around and later on that day, you know what I mean, he had found her or whatever, but she wasn't really missing. You know what I mean? But that whole situation got his name, you know, floating through the algorithm again, and he put out more videos and did more content. So
there's a petition.
And I'm gonna be real, I like Tasha K and all that, but you know, she had a couple run-ins with the court and all that. So, you know, for putting out information, I don't know all the logistics or whatever of that situation, you know, with Cardi B and all that. But let's be real, we got to take everything into account, you know.
Arrest Michael Nowak. 18 people have signed this petition. I'm not signing this. Come on, man. Okay, that's old.
If we find out it is, I would sign it. Hell yeah.
I mean,
even
little confused.
though he gonna go to jail anyway, he already got a charge. Allegedly he got arrested. They did a rape kit on the girl and everything. We gonna look further into it after he's done with this. We only got a couple more minutes of this, but then I want to shout over to Saneter Studios. Shout out to Saneter, and in no way, shape, or form am I saying, oh, this the company that you keep, so you must be like him. I don't agree to that, because Saneter is in one whole state and Polight is in another, moving around and doing what he so pleases or whatever. But allegedly, he was at a party with the girl and all this and that, and he stuck his fingers down her throat to make her vomit. Look, this shit's so fresh, I don't want to misquote nobody or nothing, so we just gonna listen. But Saneter was doing a video on, it looked like an exclusive with Ron Savage. Even during my live, I kind of clicked in a little bit. You could hear it in the background of my last live. Just a little bit where I was, you know, going in there to support or whatever. But I had upped the volume and he was talking about the situation with Polight. So I do want to see, you know, run over there and check over there and see what's going on or whatever. But, you know, I just want to state that unless something come out on Saneter doing some shit like this, then I'm not implicating him at all. You know, because obviously they don't hold hands, they don't live together, all that.
Is it possible? Is it possible that he's using his influence and his money to try to keep this on the on the hush?
He could. He definitely could.
Yes, he was. Yeah, this is it right here. 38 years old. January, as of January 2nd, yeah.
And that's how.
So he's almost 39. So they got the same name and the same birthday.
And I feel bad because I wasn't able to really help, like, or maneuver shit. I could have got the website for all of this or whatever, but I was trying to set up my live too. And then my live, when I did start my live, I had issues. This is my second attempt at this Polight thing. So
they got the exact same name and birthday.
That much.
Damn, I wish there was some more information here so we can know. But as of right now, bro, I think that
he should have clicked this more information icon, which I'll do.
I think
do
that
a lot of research on it.
Motherfucker here.
Let's just see what's on the table right now.
I can't say it with conviction.
And then the mom was at a whole nother hotel, Nicolette, in the same city. So what is really going on? And in reality, if anybody needs to be held accountable, it would be them girls that be surrounding him that he calls his wife, them women. You know, do we have another case of Granville Ritchie where like them women involved in the Granville Ritchie case where the victim was Felicia? She was stuffed in a fucking suitcase and dumped in, you know what I'm saying, a river in like a body of water in Florida. And they knew that he was out here on this pedophilic ass shit. Nobody could tell me that they didn't know that. But in this situation, he has a harem of motherfucking bitches around him that allegedly are his wife. You believe what you want, but I know game when I see it. But none of them knew of any of this, and some of them have children as well around there. I know there's a little girl that he has, you know what I'm saying, his daughter. Her name is Mayette.
My morals won't allow me to do that. I need something else, but if I was a betting man, this is who this is, man.
Yeah, I'll be coming more back with the Granville Ritchie situation. There's a little bit that I had discovered afterwards that we're gonna look at. That's what I was gonna be coming live with, you know, the next time I came live. But if this situation is on the case, you know, we gonna have to juggle it all. I got other cases too, so I just been kind of grabbing things, updates on other cases that I covered, because I do like to follow through when I look up these cases. I'm not just doing it for a wow effect or whatever, like, oh, I'm gonna present this case to you and then not tell you what happened. If I do find the information or it's brought to my attention, I will go back and look it up. Like if they go to court, get found guilty, whatever. So I do have more on that. You may have seen it. If you're a follower of the Granville Ritchie thing, you may have seen it. But I just want to make sure that I follow up with the whole case.
I'll be wrong, but I think this is who this is. Damn, there's no dockets, nothing.
Okay, he did press the info, and that didn't do anything.
And, bruh, this is some serious charges, bro.
Sex. FA, though. And this is what the statute is.
What's his classified on a 414?
Wait, it said F something.
What is
on the
414?
side when he went back to the thing. Fuck.
Okay, engage.
F2101. Oh, that's the case. Never mind. Sometimes they look different. They're arranged different or whatever. There should have been a file date here as well.
Is that the statute?
There is no 4 unless you go down more. It was 414.
So wait, let's go. Let's listen to the rest of the video.
Friend, 14-year-old daughter, okay, in a hotel room, just released
Hey, Mr. Nice One. Shout out to everybody that's in here listening.
on bail last night in Miami for it was rape. I mean, I said it was rape.
So you heard her say last night.
And was charged. I'm sorry, y'all. Just when I get too excited because I'm like, I knew it. I just knew, and y'all just be filing for any motherfucking body, okay? I told you, there's God, there's Jesus, and there's me for motherfuckers like this, okay? Right here. They gonna hate me. They gonna hate me. Anyway, Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight, as you guys know, him as was just released from Miami, and he was charged with raping his girlfriend, 14-year-old daughter, okay, in a hotel room. All right, now. And before you say, oh, they're just trying to take him down, no, they got his motherfucking scene. Now listen, I'm gonna read y'all what just came in on the transcript. Like I said, this
Now
is just breaking
listen to
news.
this info if you haven't heard
Okay,
it.
transcript. Where is the transcript? I need that. I need that. How'd she get it? Who's her damn sources? Okay, it's all on YouTube.
Ooh, YouTube added some new features. I peeped that. I don't know what happened, but it's about to cut off in a second. Cause I was back here trying to restart my computer at this time.
I cannot find anything.
But shout out to Question Everything. He was in my live earlier. Let me go to his main channel. Let me drop his link. But he was in my live today. And we were talking about a whole bunch of things and he weighed in. Let me see.
To show where we've gone wrong at.
This is insane. People are just going with it. They don't have no evidence.
Okay, it looks like his live had messed up or something.
All right, we got him.
Family, this is breaking news. Arrested for the unthinkable. A lot of y'all probably know what it is already.
I can't deal with it, man.
I'm gonna go. Shout out to him, but I want to go over to. Dude, I just was on Saneter's fucking channel over here. All right, let me grab this video right quick. It was somewhere up in here. They called it to his attention, or they was asking him or whatever, and stuff like that. See, I had to set my notification. Oh yeah, cause I'm on this channel. I wasn't subbed on this channel, but I am now. But I don't know where.
Journalist, brother.
I don't know where he started talking about it, but we're gonna try to find it. I do want to hear his side. Again, I'm not saying that he's accountable for Polight's actions or whatever, but I do want to hear, since it was brought up on his show, I do want to document that as well.
Any of you out there, understand, don't get mad. I remember I didn't get mad at Star when Star went on his platform and said he believed Hassan Campbell, that I tried to set him up. He said that. He said, I believe Hassan Campbell, that Star tried to kill him. He ain't say all the words like that, but I'm just saying, paraphrasing, that I believe Hassan Campbell. He said that.
All right,
so what am I supposed to do after that? I didn't go crazy. Oh, Star, that's fucked up.
All right.
Show me the
now,
love.
shout out to Saneter for interviewing Ronald Savage, and I will go back and watch that portion. I might even show it. Shit. But I want to hone in on this Polight situation since that's out there right now.
Show your brother some love. Now it's stopped. Shout out to Lorna.
I think when he opened up his phone lines, I'm not sure because I was live at the same time.
She went away. What, Miss Woods? Shout out to Miss Woods. All right, and shit like that. Then I can make my assessment and what's going on.
All right, hold on. Let's go back just a little bit because it looks like it started with that first phone call. Let's go.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
You know, yeah. And I also wanted to say, I remember when you and Polight got into it and you called him Little Dr. York. You know, I remember that shit, brother.
Everybody remember that. The videos are still up.
Yeah,
everybody remember that. But guess what I remember, brother? Yeah. Guess what I remember?
I'm listening.
When I remember, when I went at Brother Polight, guess what? damn near the whole motherfucking YouTube family banged on me. Went at me.
Man.
That nigga Saneter jealous. That nigga want what Polight got. You see?
I never did because I never liked Polight.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not the nigga that's gonna jump out the window. They use what I said against me. I'm not gonna be your motherfucking crash dummy. So when I went at him and I banged on him and I talked about shit, everybody
Exactly, observing. There's a lot of people talking about it, but we need to get to the bottom of it though. Like, you know what I mean? We need to see transcripts. We need to see whatever is really, really out there.
Everybody and they fucking mama banged on Saneter and talked about how jealous I was of Brother Polight. Saneter is mad. Saneter mad because Polight doing this and he's doing that. So I be damn if I make the same goddamn mistake again for you niggas. Never that.
That's right.
I would rather wait and see with the whole news. I would wait until I see.
But I mean, let's be fair though. In that situation, when he called him those, called him little Dr. York, he said, Saneter said that them people, that little girl's people was related to his wife and his children and shit. So that ain't really like let's see what happens. In his aspect, he knew what happened already. Allegedly, Polight, she had ran away with Polight, and I believe it was to California. And that was that. But he knew that at that time. Now, I'm not trying to come down on Saneter. That's why we pulling up. We want to see what was said.
The information in the news and shit like that. Then I can make my assessment and what's going on. I'm not going
to Jagger.
Jump out the goddamn window. I let them niggas do that. I'm not going to do it. Thank you for your call, bro. Peace.
Right, but if you already knew that he got down like that, because, I mean, was he just throwing out there, was that a lie or was that facts? Again, not trying to come down on him or call him out. I'm just asking questions. Because if you said that little girl was related, that's why I want to play the video. But the way my sister got the video, bro, I'm not trying to come at Saneter. But you know what I'm saying? She was at the time, or is. I don't know what the fuck, how she feels about him or whatever. I'm not my sister, though. But I don't want to play that video. In reality, I mean, I could, but I don't want to play it because it says in there that, do he support pedophiles or whatever? Basically. Now we back here with this again.
All right. I really hope it's not true. Shaking my effing head. Hey. Now, I mean, hey, we all hope it's not true because there's a little baby involved in it. Let's get these callers in, y'all.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
All right. Peace and Black Power family. What's your name and where you calling from?
This Joe from Baltimore.
What's up, Joe from Baltimore? What's up, Joe from Baltimore? Joe, what's up, man?
And he also, one of Dr. York, not Saneter, but Polight, one of Dr. York's, I believe the son or whatever, like a victim of Dr. York. I can't remember the whole storyline, but had come out to Polight, and this was in a park or something like that. They were sitting on park benches, and like I could pull up with all that, but Polight was kind of like irritated that, Dr. York was being exposed. All that is weird too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know which video of concealed, but I'm looking right now. Because if I have to show it, like, there's things that irritate the fuck out of me. Again, I'm not coming at Saneter, but we're not going to act like we didn't know that was the thing. Like, he was on that. If you were really related to that first little girl that ran away with him to California, we not finna act like you didn't know that he was on this since you exposed him, right? I'm just saying. I think he's muted right now. Talking.
Welcome back, Power family. What's your name and where you calling from?
Nico, East Oakland.
All right, what's on your mind, man?
Man, I just want to thank you once again for just being consistent. I see, like, I've been watching you for a minute, so I see that you've been really, really consistent with, like, trying to get the whole story. I just seen some of the jumps, and I got to be just one of the people that at least I see what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you take your care, your craft to make sure you get the right story. It ain't about, you know, whether you boys with somebody, but it is about relationships, and it is about getting it right. And for the black man, for all these allegations.
You think so?
Be happening to us, we gotta take our time with stuff like that. So
that would be unfortunate, because I really do like Saneter. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't subscribe. Like, I subscribe to him, but I don't like really get down with some of the shit that he talk about. Like, I don't believe in God, that type of thing. Like, nothing about his character, period. Like, I don't have an issue with that. But if I found out that he was involved in some fuck nigga shit, like if he dates a woman that's grown, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, some people was upset because, you know, his wife and all this and that. That's not really my business or whatever. But a child, hell yeah, I'm finna say something. And if it is on the lines of that, then it's an issue.
Talk to you, man.
All right.
And any connections I need to make along the way, again, I've already made a disclaimer that I'm not coming for Saneter. I can't place him with Brother Polight at the party or around that type of activity with Polight at this time. We're here about the charges that are allegedly on Polight now.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's get it in, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Call from
Ace.
Peace and Black Power family. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what's up, fam, man? This is Ace, man. I'm calling from Birmingham. Ace Star. Man, I want to just say peace, love, and light to you, man. And just want to let fam know, man, like, even though we conscious, right, and we're spiritual beings, right, they say once you know better, you do better. And the Most High God and the Most High Goddess, right, they have boundaries. And once we become self-righteous, human nature on this realm, we tend to kind of forget about what we know. You know what I mean? What we've been taught, what the ancestors laid down. And once you become so self-righteous, man, you open that portal open to the darkness of this realm. And, the adversary, man, he's very conniving. He's very, manipulative, man. He could come in and take any shape, form.
That's facts. That's facts, Mr. Nice One.
Fashion, you know what I mean, to our life.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And ready to snare us at any time, man. And that's what I feel like, if it's true, that's probably what bro got caught up in, man. He got caught in the glitz and the glamour of this realm, and he lost his way.
Man, I don't want to hear that, because if it wasn't the glitz and the glamour, because there's pedophiles that molest children when they broke as hell, when they rich, when they got a little bit of money, and when they got a lot. Period, point blank. I don't want to hear none of that. Like what dude was saying, that's like making an excuse for that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it might be the glitz and the glamour. You could put money in my pocket, but I'm not going to start molesting children because of it.
You got to send high energy up to the Most High.
Yeah, he had that shit in him.
And the Most High God.
See, some of these people are really docile. Like, they're just really like. Let me just stop.
Energy for?
I mean, just to know that he's needed, because we as mankind, think about it, sir. I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me
speed through it. When it get into that,
say this real quick, though,
brother.
I got to make this point. Now,
let's go.
By no means am I defending Polight.
Mm-hmm.
If Polight did this wicked shit, his ass need to be locked up and throw that motherfucking key away.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to say this, though. When Hebrew Israelites was talking about raping Nepal's daughter, raping my daughter, not one of these motherfucking bastards stood up and said that was wrong. But because now Polight is caught up in some shit, look at all these niggas come from all over and they ready to make videos. But but
a lot of people say that, and so, you know what I mean? A lot of people be like, oh, well, when this happened, you didn't know. A lot of people are not getting notifications. B, if I'm not going to pull up for, you know, people arguing and bickering back and forth about what, you know, Jesus was. Was it Jesus or was it, you know, this nigga over here or whatever type of shit. I'm probably gonna miss that whole thing because I don't pull up to that. If nobody hits me up and be like, hey, Queen, this happened, just like this situation, shout out to Wax Dog, that's how I found out about it. So it's not that people just don't care. It's probably people that look at this type of situation, rape and exposed pedophilia and all that, that we're actually looking at real cases offline type of thing. That doesn't mean that people just don't give a fuck. Just like the topic itself of pedophilia, molestation, any of that shit, rape, people don't pull up for that shit.
And it's all right. You get what I'm trying to say? When a Hebrew does shit and say,
yeah, facts observing,
he foul shit, it's all right. Nobody cares about that. But because you hear shit about Polight and that shit is dead ass wrong, like I'm saying, I'm not defending that nigga if he did shit like that.
But the way that he kind of said it leads you to believe, like, but y'all didn't say nothing when this happened. No, what happened to Nepal's daughter, this is my first time finding out about it, and it's fucked up. You know, Saneter knows that that's the type of shit that I go against or whatever is, you know, pedophilia and shit like that, or people making statements like that. Maybe he just forgot or whatever, but you can't hold me accountable, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
I'm saying is,
every live I do, everybody don't pull up. I don't get in my feelings.
I would rather reserve and hold my shit back until I hear a story. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to jump out the window. I'm not saying I'm
I didn't say shit about colorism, and then 24 hours later, another light-skinned girl in the sector goes, you know what I mean, she experiences colorism, and then it's brought all, you know, by other content creators like, oh, look at this. But when I said it, it was nothing. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not up here. If this situation didn't happen, I wouldn't even have just said what I said. But now I'm kind of feeling like I sound like Saneter. Like, well, look at this. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, a lot of people think that, like, when motherfuckers go live, that they just drop of a dime or whatever. I could be watching a live, and, like, if my kids come and interact with me or I'm at work, you know what I'm saying, just listening in, there's going to be portions where I'm going to miss.
Bending the nigga. Don't think that at 1 minute. You doing some wicked shit like that. Man. That shit is crazy. But what I'm saying is, niggas talked about, and these were Hebrews, talked about my daughter, talked about Nepal's daughter getting raped. I didn't see.
But aren't they Israelites too? I thought Nepal was an Israelite. So why are your own people talking like, okay, well, that can happen, obviously, because look at the black sector. They argue with everybody else.
What fucking Hebrew video came out and said, no, that shit is wrong. That's fucked up.
Slap somebody's mouth about somebody's children like that. Man, that ain't of God. That ain't.
This been going on, though. People been talking about children. Why nobody in this sector, the conscious community, once was in or whatever, you know, gave a fuck when it was going on in the black sector. Nobody really said nothing. I thought that the black sector was the conscious community, but I guess not.
No Instagram.
And also, now they're calling the black sector, which is like, you know, everybody in this motherfucker, the Section 8 section or whatever. But you should actually have to be on Section 8 for that to apply, and I'm not on Section 8, so.
No, none of that bullshit, but just YouTube. And that's a form of social media. But I have to pick what I want to hear. Like, if I want to hear stock, I hear stock, et cetera, et cetera. But for some reason, he been on my algorithms, man.
Well, anyway, let me go, man. I got to get another call.
You just got him off the phone.
Let's say your friends that you know, and you know their family, and you know their children, and you know their daughter, and you watch their daughter grow up, and they look at you, right? And you see something happen to the person. Do you think you will?
That part. Thank you. No nonsense, Stucky. Oh my God. Who the fuck bonded this nigga out? How much was his bail? I want to know all that shit.
be able to go on live media.
Shit, I want to say I want to know who the bail bondsman was. Shit, because I'm side-eyeing them too.
Beat down the daddy.
I mean, they just found his DNA allegedly in a whole rape kit and on that girl's shirt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And that old man that was in the other video, that cannot be that Michael Novak. And the Michael Novak, as Observant Stuff had pointed out, the one on the website was black.
Why, the daughter is probably looking at...
Does Polight look about 39, 38 to you? He does to me.
Too like, wow.
I got his birthday somewhere. Somewhere, because it came up and concealed. You know, she was going to go after Polight. I'm pretty sure she's going to go after this. You know what I mean? In reality, the only reason why Concealed left Saneter alone and all that, and really, she didn't like Polight. And so she was like, fuck it, I'll take him out too. Said, I don't know. But the only reason why she stopped doing that was because of me. I was like, sis, leave him alone. You know what I mean? If you're going to go after anybody, go after Polight. You know what I'm saying on that? You know, she was like, this my page and all this and that. But, you know what I mean? I feel like that may have had something to do with it. I'm just saying.
I knew you would say that to my father or something like that. Do you kind of understand? But see, for me, I can have all my thoughts and my feelings.
Exactly. If that's his DNA, what is we playing for? But, you know, you got to wait for information to come out and all that. So, you know, we going to see. But, hey, if that's what it is, it's a wrap.
Inside of me.
It's a wrap.
But sometimes it stops you from really coming out because you know who's watching or who can see you.
But it doesn't matter, though. I done stopped it a couple of times, so I don't want to get it fucked up with what he said, basically. But, because I'm really emotional about this topic. Like, I'll flip the fuck out type of shit. I'm tired of fucking kids being fucking victimized by fucking adults, period. I'm not even going to just say men, because women do it too. But I'm tired of this happening, and then motherfuckers around them act like it ain't really that much, or they need proof, they needed a tattoo or it engraved in stone and all that, and that shit is fucked up.
Even though y'all...
That's also like re-victimizing the victim again, because by you saying that, you're saying that you don't believe this victim's story.
Probably say, I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about his family. I don't give a fuck about his daughter. See, I don't give a fuck who say it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all could go ahead and say it and get it in. But I'm talking about me doing and saying shit like that. You understand? Even though...
But if you had already called it out before, see, that's the thing. Like, he's not going back to that. I'm going to play the video. After I get done with this, and I mean no disrespect to Saneter, you know what I'm saying? I could easily understand how he wouldn't be involved in that. And you would be amazed how, you know, people that you may fuck with, if you don't vet your people, could be involved in this type of thing, or it's crossed their mind before. And normally when it crosses somebody's mind, it's not long before they act on that impulse. Okay? It starts with like child pictures, child pornography, and then they actually fucking do it. But this man has been around several people's children. I'm pretty sure even Saneter's children.
I probably feel the same way you feel inside. And I'm probably happy that you saying it instead of me saying it. Do y'all understand a little bit of what I'm trying to say, man? Because I don't think y'all do. Y'all like, oh, no, fuck that nigga, Saneter, fuck you. And I don't think y'all understand. You just want me to go out and go crazy.
No, that's not. I don't want that. I'm just saying, I don't want that. I want you to just speak up. The only reason why I'm coming over here, you know, and showing this video is because, you know, you supported that man. So I want to see how you, like, did you have more information on it, or could you debunk it? You know what I'm saying? With proof or whatever. Was Polight gonna come on here and be like, nah, I ain't never went to jail for that, or, you know, something, bruh. I'm not saying throw him under the bus if you don't know, but you already came out with a video a couple of years ago, which we are going to watch. Again, no disrespect to him. But I might as well just show the two videos in question, because I don't know which one is which.
Publicly.
But both of them got shit about Polight in them. So we going to sit through it.
I don't get it.
Fuck.
I don't have to. Y'all doing it. You get it? Yeah. I mean, now, as far as him, and if it's true that he did it, I feel that he deserved everything that he supposed to get.
All right.
For doing something like that to a younger woman, to a young lady, a girl.
Right.
Yes, I do feel that.
Good.
Because Polight is smarter than that. He's supposed to know better.
Because after the fact, I'm just saying, people could or they will draw a correlation or whatever, but after the fact, if we find out that even, any other channel holder or whatever, like when you say stuff like this, so if we find out that, I'm not even gonna bullshit around the bush. If we find out at a later time that Saneter is on this type of shit, then I'm going to remember that soundbite of what he just said, because he had no problem with it being somebody else, which we shouldn't have a problem with it being somebody else. Like, if this is Polight, then that's fucked up, and yeah, I'm with that shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, like, don't forget that you had said that. Because if it comes out that some of these events, he acted this way around you, then I'm going to be really looking at you, Sa.
So if he did what he did, he deserved to get thrown in the can and throw the key away. I'm not going to say no, he don't deserve that. I'm going to say, hell yeah, he deserved that.
His platform calls for multiple women. I think maybe he's preying on these women for those children. You ever thought about things like that?
No, I don't know. I never thought about that because
and honestly, yes.
I don't be in Polight's business. I don't got nothing to
Why would a man want all these women around him and then he's talking about getting them pregnant and all this and that? There could be two motives. Either he's trying to further his legacy or he's trying to make children that he can make victims.
Do what Polight do in his business.
This caller ain't far off on that.
I don't be around him like that. Only when I went out to Miami.
Like, does he have some dirt on you, side, where you may be like, dang, if he put it out? I mean, what is really going on?
He's there. I mean, I don't know. And I'm not saying...
Because it's weird how he just forgot about that whole incident.
It's not true. I'm just saying I don't know.
I guess that's...
Yeah, yes, yup. I had already spoke on that. But we gonna watch the video where he actually did that.
I guess you can only say that I just think it's terrible for him to be profiting off of our people with this little scheme he got going on for all these years.
Damn right, I would say it's terrible.
And let's not forget, Polight has scammed his ass off. Young Pharaoh ain't the only one that was out here scamming in the conscious community. It was fucking Polight too.
Donate to me. I don't believe in God. Donate to me. Let's build our nation, but donate to me. I don't know what he's been doing with all those donations because I don't see nothing.
Right, but you don't have to believe in God to get donations.
I don't know.
You got. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, sister.
You get more donations when you claim to believe in God and you push the God narrative. Now, I'm not saying that that's what Saneter is up here doing and all this and that. However, we know that, the Christian community or any of these other sectors of religion have a large following and they do believe in, quote unquote, paying tithes or whatever. So that does generate more funds. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Let me tell you why, sister. Hold on. Let me tell you why. Because you got a lot of so-called Hebrews who say they believe in God and don't believe in God.
That's true, and I'm not gonna.
All right,
so I keep looking at these pastors whose houses getting bigger, but ours keep getting smaller. Like, right. I don't subscribe to that. So whatever he was doing with that money, I hope he got some good lawyers. I hope he tucked it away nicely.
That part.
I hope he did, because that's terrible. It's sick.
I hope he got some good lawyers too.
Yeah, that is terrible.
The lowest part of the jail.
That's terrible.
Maximum security.
I remember. Let me tell you. Hold on.
Again, I mean no disrespect to Saneter, but right here, his behavior is showing me right now that, yeah, he probably, maybe. Bro, like, I don't even know how to fucking say what the fuck. Because, like, my emotion is that I just want to flip the fuck out. Because I feel like he's beating around the fucking bush. You know this man. You spent time with him. So I'm saying, like, you would kind of know. Like, Saneter, is there any times where he had displayed that he had interest in a minor child or somebody that could possibly be underage sexually around you? That's not a weird question to ask. in this type of
Don't
situation.
go nowhere. I remember the Mighty Hebrew went to jail for that too. And Hebrews came out and opened up their arms. Hold up.
And that was them Hebrews. They're docile as hell. That's what I'm saying about religion. Because religion will tell you that a pedophile can be, reborn and, walk away from pedophilia. That's a fucking lie. That is a lie. A pedophile will reoffend. He's going to think about offending while he's in jail. 99% of those fucking programs that they had to rehabilitate pedophiles fail, and the person that was arrested ends up going to jail again or violating parole.
Hebrews came out, opened up their arms, love him, and all of that. So the Mighty Hebrews.
See, and that's why,
No, not you. The Mighty Hebrew, that nigga.
I mean, look at what? The Pope. How many of the popes been accused of touching on children? And there's still a big following with that. They worship the ground this man walks on.
Came home. He was in jail. He did his time.
Man. This is
but
ridiculous.
He still came home to open arms with the Hebrews as well, and they showed him love. Are you familiar with that? Did you know that?
That was all the Hebrews that believe in it. I'm pretty sure that conscious people, the conscious men and women who believe in what
I see is
on welcome the same way.
Right.
And the raising of children, they are in agreement with whatever. Abusing a child,
change.
Regardless
That's embedded. That's like brain damage.
What your belief system is. Everybody that does that needs to go to the lowest part of hell, in my opinion.
There you go. And I agree with you. And I'm with you on that. I agree with you.
I don't agree with that. There are Hebrews who believe in that. That's them. And that's they may think that they believe in God and God is with them while they do that. But that's them. I'm just like Polight doesn't believe in God. And he feels okay to do stuff like that. And his response was, "Don't call the cops because you're going to ruin my career." That was the sickest. Like, come on, you don't care about the state of these child.
And then on top of it, if he had given that girl a pill, bro, there's pills going on around here with ecstasy or Percocet or any of that shit with fucking what is that shit called, bro? Fentanyl in it. What if he would have, like, bro, it is never appropriate for an adult to give a child drugs and then for an adult to touch on a child, but that child was unconscious, allegedly. So what happened during the, you know what I'm saying?
All you care about your platform. So I need everybody to hear what he did because that was sick for you to that's your first
fentanyl
response behind you getting caught. Not, I'm sorry. Please. Right. I need some professional help. I understand that was sick. All he cared about was his money because he knows everything he's doing for these past years has been a freaking scheme. It's been a scheme.
Now, guess what, sis? I feel what you're saying. And guess what? Probably everything you're saying, I'm feeling that in my heart right there. But it's better you say it than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking right.
Sir, you got a platform where we don't even know how many subscribers you got. I'm sure there's a lot, though. You got a lot of people that go off of your every word. Like, if he doesn't try to get to the bottom of this, that's going to be suspect to me. If tomorrow he comes back and he's talking about all type of other shit and never really readdresses this, that's suspect to me.
I'm trying to get to that person. See what's up. That's what I want to do.
That's terrible. It's terrible. She can't even deal with her emotions right now.
I mean, I never gave Polight $1. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank, slide. So I don't know. I didn't know he Polight was a predator. I mean, in 2019, which we were gonna watch the video or whatever. Polight was exposed by Saneter. Him and both of them had a back and forth, and they was arguing or whatever, and he called him Dr. Polight. I never liked Polight. I mean, Dr. York. I never liked Polight, period. I never liked that nigga because something rubbed me the wrong way. Now, I couldn't pinpoint it like, ooh, he a pedophile or what, but we already knew that he was out here scamming. That's been, you know what I'm saying, addressed as well. I believe even on my sister's channel.
peace because now everybody knows.
No, he can't. And I really was popping up for his reaction. How was he gonna, what was his body language gonna be like? And he's kind of deflecting at this point. Yes, he's letting people talk, but he's not really, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem to me like after today he'll be looking into it any further. He's gonna rely on everybody else to do it. And then if it does come out that it's really him, he'll probably say, or do a video on it or whatever, but it's not going to be much. And that could be for two reasons, because Polight was big on his platform, and that may make him look bad, but also, you know, just a friend type of thing or whatever. But I would want to know if one of my friends was a pedophile, and if somebody was coming with information that not only were they a pedophile, but they would rape somebody, that could have very well been a grown woman. It still would have been rape. You know what I'm saying? It still would have been fucked up. But a child, though, and then the whole thing that, bro, I know he probably wish he never said that Dr. York shit, that baby Dr. York, little Dr. York, however it came out. I don't remember, but.
People that may know him may possibly know who he is.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
All right. Thank you
This
for your
demeanor.
call.
Just peep his demeanor. He doesn't really look interested. Again, earlier in this, hold on, I'm going to go back to 204, but earlier in this video, he was interviewing Ronald Savage. If you don't know Ronald Savage, he was the first person to come out and expose Africa Bambaataa. However, Hassan Campbell ended up getting more, you know, support in it, and now, you know, we see where Hassan Campbell has gotten us. So let's go back to 204.
Come on, Nepal.
Well, I hope I get a minute to be on here for a second and talk to you about
So the woman talking right now is Saneter's, I believe, second wife. Somebody had said he had 3 wives. I don't know. I ain't been around lately, but you know, I do support him or whatever. But again, I don't pull up for religion type of things all the time. I got other things to do. But salute to him and whatever he believes in and all that. But yeah. So just to let you know, this is Nepal that's speaking, his alleged second wife. Saneter's, not Polight's.
The video that you did on the brother. I don't usually watch what's going on with that whole. I don't watch what's going on with that whole Bambaataa thing, but you know, seeing that situation.
Absolutely, Q. Much love. Girl, looks like Brother Polight is a rapist and possibly, you know what I'm saying, a pedophile. So we looking into that. He recently allegedly, okay, because you know we ain't dig our fingernails all into it yet. This is the first look. Okay, we get all into it. We'll put our body into that shit. I will, shit. Anyway, so allegedly Polight yesterday or whatever was arrested for sexually assaulting his girlfriend's 14-year-old daughter. And he was arrested and bonded out. I'm still trying to figure out bond. I literally just found out about this, but we're kind of listening to what Saneter has to say just to give you guys a rundown. Anybody new in here? But if y'all know, part of my emotions, but this topic is one that is emotional to me. I remember Question Everything. Was it Question Everything or was it Brother Emmanuel? Not the Emmanuel that's in the chat, but the other Emmanuel, Black Panther Emmanuel, had said that when you hear about like rape and stuff like that, your emotions get involved in it because you're a survivor of it, which is true. I do. So pardon that portion. Again, I only want to get to the truth. If the man did not do this, if this was somebody else or it's a lie, cool. That's why I'm saying allegedly. But if this man did this shit, oh, we gonna go through it. We gonna, girl. So just to let you know.
And then bringing up the situation.
Wow, and Leak said, facts, I just validated, it's true that he was arrested. And we earlier in this video, this live stream, we had looked at Question Everything. Shout out to Question Everything. He had gotten hold of the database or whatever. Because I was gonna show his live and just jump into it that way. But then I had issues with my first live, so everything kind of got thrown off. But again, this is the initial review. So right now we're looking at accusations and, you know, that type of thing, what he's being accused of. We're looking at the first amount of proofs, you know, that even a day later, 2 days later, a week later, more information will come out. And I believe that they have cameras in their courtrooms in this county, so you can actually be in there. I know that I do watch on YouTube from time to time, especially at the office. We'll watch bookings or whatever in random cities, and Florida is one of them. I can't remember if it was Dade County though, but I think it was. So you know, if that happens or whatever, and he had to have went to, well, no, he didn't have to go to court because he bonded out. But did he get his bond at the court date, or did he get his bond like right when he was charged? Like, did he ever go to court type of shit? That's what I need to know. And I, you know, I'll do my due diligence. I'll look at everything up, not asking for anybody to do it for me. But, you know, like I said, this is just the first look.
I do not in any way say that that man is guilty or not guilty. I'm talking about Polight. But seeing what's being talked...
And probably because if he did, I mean, I'm sure him and Nepal talked about this behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, don't get up here and say all this and that. And it's true, because if he did jump down his throat and was like, oh, nigga, you're a rapist, then that's fucked up. You know, because that might damage his credibility. That would allow Saneter to be sued. I'm taking everything into account, and I'm going to be fair.
About with the 14-year-old.
But I'd be a little bit more mad. Like, let's say, I don't even want to put this on Leak U, but let's just say, like, I found out that Leak U, you know what I'm saying, did this type of thing or whatever, and I was around her and my children was around her and all that. I would be upset. I would be upset. If my best friend had did this shit like this, I would be upset. But my response would be a little bit different than this. Let me see. He's going to have to be arraigned and plead. The news hopefully will start reporting on this, and that's facts. But I've covered cases where a lot of the information does not even go through the news. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's back sources or whatever. These channels that YouTube be trying to shut down behind the scenes, and they don't put their notifications out and all that. They try to keep these channels limited or whatever. Those type of channels are the ones that come out and expound on a lot of this. A lot of the times, like I said, I've covered where they're talking about so-and-so raped a child or whatever, right? And the clip literally will be 17 seconds long. That should never happen. We need more information. We need as much information as we can. Circulate said pictures in those news stories, and he should definitely be one of them. They need to get their ass on the fucking shit. Google all that. Look, I seen where, what was it? Styles P or whoever, Jadakiss, whoever had just checked the shit out of Hassan Campbell. I had found the article on Google. So, like, what is Google doing right now? You know what I mean?
And then what you talked about with the Hebrews, with the brother, mighty Hebrew. And then what we know about our community, it's apparent that we have a serious issue in our community when it comes to the crossing of the line, when people can't seem to determine who's a child and who's not a child. And again, I'm not saying anyone is guilty. I'm just talking about in general.
Ma'am, fuck that shit, bro. I'm like, I almost exploded. Let me slow my motherfucking ass down. Ma'am, there is no blurred the line on what is a child and what is not a child when the child in question was his girlfriend's child. So he fucking knew how old that child was. Stop playing in my face. Stop playing in my face.
Right. The information people are
like, did she know the whole story or did she not know that portion at this time? The man was also at the hotel with this child, while the mother was at another hotel in the same city. Fuck is really going on? You mean to tell me they didn't have another room at that hotel? What is going on?
in arms and they should be, but this isn't something that's uncommon. So, you know, it's a real shock. For me, I was very hurt to hear the information that came out from this man that you.
I agree, Stacey. I agree, and I'm definitely gonna go in. Like, the more information I get on this, I'm finna click the fuck in, fam. Like, period. This is I got like tunnel vision right now. This the only thing I'm seeing. Like, bro, I feel like if I look at something, it will start on fire. I know I've said that a couple of times before, but when I get mad, that's what it feel like. Like, period. Like, do you know how many children this man possibly came into contact with during his stint on YouTube thus far? Come on, man.
Interviewed. And also, I was very hurt to hear what happened.
Is he molesting his daughter, Mayette? Like, nobody give a fuck, right?
What Polight is going through, if he did that or if he didn't do that, of the woman that we most probably know. It's just very sad that
where's the mom at? The mom need to be charged because fuck was you doing? Like, we already got him in a video saying, I'm just trying to get through what Nepal says at least, because, you know, that's Saneter's other half or whatever. But she kind of pussyfooting around, and I don't really like that shit because he very well knew the age of that child.
We as a community are not focusing on the issue of pedophilia.
You guys are not focused on pedophilia. I've sat up here day after day after day going through fucking pedophilia. I'm not the only one. There's other people that have expounded on pedophilia on their pages. It gets no play. We the ones that y'all look at like, oh, look at their little ass views, but we're actually talking about something. Now when the shit happens, everybody's like, we're failing as a community. No, you guys are failing as a community. That structure of what would be Saneter TV or Nepal's channel or whatever. Not everybody, not the whole community, goddammit. Because I know I just didn't sit up here talking about nothing for hours, getting videos stricken down, almost losing my channels, exposing pedophilia, talking about it for hours. That was the reason why I went on Saneter Studios, to talk about pedophilia.
We really need to.
She sounds fucking stupid as hell. I want to say so much more, but I'm going to chill.
Look at how young women are in their teens. I remember being 15 years old and going places, and grown men were in my face. And back then I didn't know, you know, anything really about it. Like, I didn't think about it because I was 15, but now I look back and go, those men knew that they knew I wasn't old enough to be around them. And there are sisters out there right now who know that when you were 15.
Is it me or is Saneter shaking his head like very slowly and shit? What is going on?
16,
he got Parkinson's or something?
And
I'm not trying to make fun, but what is going on? Like, I've noticed and then I wasn't trying to pay attention to it, and now it's just bothering me.
Older men.
I don't know what she's talking about. That's why I'm looking at everything else. I done looked up here at this stuff up here and all this and that down over here and shit like that. I looked at this number about 100 times because she's boring me.
In their 20s and 30s.
Like, what is she saying?
Wanted to get with you, and I'm sure many of you did actually.
This is them or her deflecting from what the fuck we talking about. We're up here talking about Polight at this time. Soon as he dropped the call-in number, the first call was about this Polight shit. It wasn't about, far as what I seen. Again, I was live and I was setting up my live stream and trying to click in with question everything shit at the same time. But it wasn't about what was going on in the prior portion of the video about Ronald Savage.
With men who were older. One of my friends, she was 16.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's just really light.
I remember the man's name was Wallace. I didn't really comprehend, but she was.
Girl, I don't know what she's talking about.
It's natural
I'm
for
trying.
me as a woman.
Like, I just sped it up a little bit, but she just does that.
Don't get an idea to start asking Saneter about Polight. Polight is a grown man. and Saneter is a grown man. They don't live together. They're not joined at the hip.
And I have been already said that, but if, you know, this man was around him. Now, again, I'm not trying to grill Saneter and throw him on the grill like, fuck this nigga and get to disrespecting him and shit. But you was around this man, though. So I would kind of expect something like that, you know, that he would say something other than what he said. That's how I'm going to put it.
Even though he is...
But I'm sure she's talking to other people that will just can't wait to jump on some shit, you know?
Friend of him. How many of you have friends and family that you have found?
And that's facts. Emmanuel said exactly, Queen. Only a few people like you are out here trying to protect the children and bring light to it. I mean, when's the last time that this country rioted and had a march to protect the children? Ooh, in that order. In that exact order. You know, but we attacked and shit. We gotta go through this whole thing where our channels is easily strikeable because we're exposing pedophilia. So that makes it look like we're attacking allegedly this person with a mental illness because that's what the system has made pedophilia now. It's allegedly a mental illness, which is it's bullshit. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. So now, if you even try to protect a child, you're bullying you know, somebody that's vulnerable because they have a disability. That shit's trash. And then you got motherfuckers up here like, oh, well, now we need to start looking at if we have failed. No, you failed.
To be accused.
And your daughter was victimized, you say, right? Allegedly the Hebrews and all that had, you know what I mean?
Of doing something. So don't start asking.
And this is how serious he is. He's showing off a damn t-shirt.
Nice drop, Nepal. You always bringing facts. You always bringing information.
She didn't drop shit.
I've heard from a good source, a reliable source, Dr. Umar Johnson is in Harlem. Dr. Umar Johnson is...
Look, I don't care about all that. I know where we finna go. And again, I'm not doing this. You didn't see, I didn't like the video and all that or whatever. But we not finna play like this, all right? I probably gotta get the other video. This one is called, and again, I'm not showing this because I'm trying to motherfucking start shit or I'm trying to put it on Saneter or whatever. In one of these two videos that I'm gonna play is the facts I'm looking for, but both have facts far as Saneter's, you know, what he's done in the past and what he said surrounding Dr. York, which he claims is his father, even though it's not biological. He says his father because allegedly this man done taught him everything he needs to know in life and all this and that, but he happened to molest children at the same time. So, we're going to take a look at it. This is called When the Bride and Groom of the Khan Community Beef. Saneter and Polight. All right, let's go.
These black folks are the worst people on the planet. These black folks are the worst people on the planet.
Y'all know who he talking about. Y'all know who he's talking about. So somebody sent me the video and said, yo, Polight going in on you. Let me see what this clown ass nigga got to say.
I murdered my daughter for Hollywood fame.
Ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. I know you's a bitch because I seen the bitch in your eyes when Captain Tazoriak told you to cross the fucking line, nigga.
His spiritual father, who he called, who's a fucking child molester. Your father is a child molester, period. Right. And he got in his feelings. Right. He got mad, and he thought he was gonna punk Contazar. If you wanna cross the rope, cross the fucking rope. That's what you do. Don't sit here and talk shit like what's gonna pop up, what's gonna do this. If you're gonna cross the line, cross the fucking line. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here.
So you ain't scaring nobody. Who you gonna get? You gonna get your Crips, nigga? Who you gonna get?
So who that said they want to do something to Brother Polight or Saneter? Who that? Where they be at?
Can we make a set about you fag?
Put the next video out.
They gonna have me there and you say something slick. My little wild young boy. My little young wild boys.
Yeah. You know that.
We colorblind around here. Colorblind.
All you did, nigga, was told a lot of lies.
Like, you scamming, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that, you took this, you doing that.
But Polight, talk about the scamming, nigga. What you mad at? You mad because I came out and denounced your bitch ass? You mad because I came out and told the people that you were scamming?
And son is there like an abused woman who's just afraid to tell the truth that this man abused me.
I told the people that you are a habitual fucking liar.
Let's go to another man. This guy's over 50 years old. Everybody he befriends that does a good job or creates their own following, he swears blind that the reason he don't get along with them is because something wrong with them.
You lying bitch!
This 50-year-old plus brother is not going to convince me that over 10 people that came on your platform and you have fallouts with them, that it's always all their fault.
This is why I ain't got no respect for you no more.
I'm the reason these people no longer are part of this community.
Nah, nigga. What you did was you robbed me. Every goddamn debate we had, you was stealing my money. Robbing me.
You sound like an abused woman.
Every car that the people see you driving, nigga, is rented, Polight. Even the goddamn house that you in right now is not your house. Why do you think you changed crib from crib to crib to crib? It's not yours, Polight.
And you sit there as a 50-plus-year-old woman complaining about how much you did for me and all the wrong that I've been doing. Well, you know what we say to those women? Couldn't have been that wrong the whole time he was with you. Now you ain't got nothing good to say. Now he's without you.
You talking to somebody who know you, nigga.
You're sick. So sick that your shenanigans put you in the hospital more times than you were here to tell the community.
And believe me, I got data on you.
You can't keep a friend. We're talking about a man who starts trouble, tells his friends to bang against those people he's starting trouble with, then doesn't tell his friends after his friends start banging. He doesn't even update them to tell them, hey, listen, I want you to know I did the beef with them. You find out he did the beef with them when you see them on his channel, or he calls you on three-way and these people on the phone and he's trying to, yo, hold on. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to calm down. So now he's everybody's friend. This is what this guy does. This guy befriends people who talks nasty about his wife. Befriends people who puts out his house address. Befriends people who clearly were looking to get him hurt. That's what this man does.
But the shit I got on you is real shit, Polight.
Let me tell you.
Wait for it.
About this man. This 50-year-old man. Let me tell you about this 50-year-old man. This 50-plus-year-old man who has a platform where he cannot keep a friend. This 50-year-old man where anybody who looks like they start getting any clout or any potential to have their own audience, he for some reason winds up having a beef with them and then tells everybody that person's too egotistical. This is a man who can't keep no company with him. The only company he can keep is people that suck.
Polight, you's a lying bitch. That's all I got to say about you. I told the people you could talk good. You good with the talking. You can scam the panties off of a faggot, nigga.
Brother Polight.
Fuck is wrong with you? Trying to come back at me.
Wrong. I was the closest to you, King.
You get up in here and tell all these fucking lies, and then you try to threaten me like I'm scared of you, bitch.
How you think you could betray me 3, 4, 5 times and not think on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th time?
You can scam the panties off of a faggot, but I know you. Don't forget that.
Let me collect my data.
And I don't support that F word over here, but it's in the video.
Family, do y'all hear that shit?
But it's so corny.
And he said it out his mouth, and the video probably still up.
I don't want to do it because you're so slow, you don't realize how it destroys the community.
When you can't even buy your own fucking house. Why you think Meta World Peace don't fuck with you no more, nigga?
For me to come at you. Everybody know you a hothead, and all you do is bang. Everybody know you do this every month. Everybody know you do this every year. You say you ain't gonna do it no more. You tell people this story, I'ma change my life, kumbaya. Next thing you know, you back at it again another 20, 30 days.
Another lie, cause you scammed him. Why you ain't fucking with Meta World Peace no more? Think I didn't know that, huh? Huh? Okay.
You do it every time you got a reunion or awards. Speaking of which, the only thing this community can ever do again is a reunion or awards, because they can't do election, they can't do debates.
Boy.
All your teachers that's in this conscious community doing lectures and debates, it's a dub. They can't get to the debate because it's always about to be a fight. Whether it was about the metal nature, it was destroyed because money and because it became violent.
Another lie, y'all.
But guess what? When Brother Polight was around,
boy.
Now tell me this: if someone's bread and butter is lectures and debates, and one of these brothers say, "Hey, the cash cow says I ain't messing with you no more," we made a lot of bread this last one. Congratulations.
Polight, you was only the cash cow because you was stealing motherfuckers' money all over. You was stealing Saneter money, motherfuckers in the community money. You was lying. Come up here talking about some motherfucking you building homes and shit and all this and that, and you got busted on that.
We made over 5 figures each.
That is another damn lie.
I still got what I paid you. I still got my checks. You fucking liar. You made over 15 bands. You fucking liar.
So I rolled with it. I rolled with that shit.
And stupidly and foolishly, you bought a fucking car the day after. And you stayed in the goddamn hood, knowing you said you want to move out.
All right. Let me get rid of all the haters.
First of all, I don't want to do no more with the brothers. That's why the last one I did with the white man.
Knowing that I got all this shit on you.
The white man wasn't going to allow this Negro to manipulate.
Knowing that I got all this shit on you. I hope y'all listening.
Play him the way the brothers would be manipulated because the brothers was already coming in with preconceived notions and reservations.
That's all that boy got is lies. You done robbed from little babies, motherfucker. You done robbed from women and children, nigga.
Anybody ever debated got paid more.
Robbed what? They pussy?
Money than ever got paid to speak.
I don't mean to be graphic, but I'm just saying.
But Brother Polight said, you know what? Rather than go to the community and petition to them why I don't want to deal with you no more.
Because how do you steal from a baby? I mean, you could steal the parents' money, but that's a little much to just throw them in there. You done stole from, women or men or whatever. The fact that he put babies in there is questionable looking back. And shout out to Concealed Ringleader, because a motherfucker can say what they want about my sister's channel, but a lot of her videos come back and are used in the future. Thank you.
I quietly and gracefully bowed out and went my way.
All right. Let me get rid of all the haters.
And speaking of abused women.
Nigga, you came on my platform scamming everybody, ripping off everybody, and you ain't give a fuck about me, but I'm disloyal to you?
You attempted to work with other people, it never worked. You attempted to get me back on the platform, I said you still want me to talk to Negroes. I don't want to deal with the negativity no more. Because I'm doing bigger and better things. I'm rubbing shoulders with the wealthy. I'm rubbing shoulders with billionaires.
I'm saving some of this back, because I know you're going to try to come back.
I never have to do a video on you, King. I don't have to, but you're too fucking greedy.
Lying motherfucker. You's a lying bitch, Polight. I know you's a bitch today when Tazariak said, cross the line. I looked you right in your eyes, nigga. Right in your eyes. You didn't want none of that.
To this very day, you hate anyone that was smart enough to walk away from you. Everybody else, you hold the platform over their head because you know at the end of the day, they will sell their soul to you just so they can get some views.
Then Tazariak told the other girl, keep your mouth shut right in front of you, nigga. You ain't say a damn thing, nigga. So shut your bitch ass up.
So they will stay there and let you undermine them, circumvent their intelligence and disrespect them. Because you know at the end of the day, they just want to get in front of that camera again.
I will bust your motherfucking head wide open to the white meat, nigga.
And that's why it's a recurring thing. Every time you get a chance, you talk about the same people over and over. You just take turns.
Fuck is wrong with this nigga?
You can't do no damn lectures and you can't do no debates because you're too niggerish.
Nigga?
You're too niggerish. You don't know how to do nothing.
Nigga?
Everybody that left you called you a crook, said you was bootlegging, called you a criminal, called you an agent, disrespect your wife, disrespect your children. You on a live stream calling the police because people disrespecting your children.
Fuck out of here. Everybody know where you live. Yeah, so what? Come get it. Come get it, nigga.
You remember this, Mr. Nice One?
Crazy motherfucker.
I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
Another lie. He's a scamming ass.
Shit. Let me look up your channel. Give me a second.
Ass rat. Low down dirty nigga. And now that you done scammed the people and scammed the public out of their money, now you talking shit about the conscious community. Now you talking shit about the conscious community. I wonder if the conscious community expired.
I got the proof too. So I dare you to lie.
Hasn't pulled the evidence out yet. I know y'all like this shit. I know y'all like it. I know y'all like it. You can't believe a word this dude say. Everything we did it together. How? We went 50-50 on everything we did. Clown. It's a damn clown.
I don't know how many videos you got, but you ain't popping up.
So. A liar.
So after you betrayed Brother Polight X amount of times, you still came to me for help.
You'll
have to email me a video from your channel or something like that to queensthrone9@gmail.com. Queensthrone9@gmail.com.
No, nigga, you ain't shit but a piece of shit, nigga. Ain't no calm down, Saw. Yeah, let me calm down. You right.
But you came to me, the man that you betrayed.
I was talking about your daughters.
Someone shared it to me and showed me he was homeless during that time. And he needed money. So he went for controversy.
The young boy who you fucking scammed out of 7,000, Polight. You scammed him. A recent one. Out of 7,000, Polight. He just had a baby. He's only 22 years old, Polight. And you scammed him, nigga. Talking about mentoring program. That's what you did. You scammed him. Talking about mentoring program.
He should have quit while he was ahead.
I mean, I wouldn't really even want to work with a dude that has a jacket like this before the pedophilia type of shit. That's why I really didn't even like, you know what I mean, Brother Polight. I feel like he took away from Saneter's platform. And now, possibly, he may have him wrapped up in some shit because people are going to talk.
Rebrand it and do what he does.
Let me see what's up with that dude. Let me see if he home. All right. Yeah, he want to deal with it off the air. He don't want to deal with it right now. So anyway, family.
And son is there like an abused woman who's just afraid to tell the truth that this man abused me.
Sounds stupid. Then we go into the third wife, the one that left your bitch ass. And why? And why them police pulled you over on the side of the road, nigga? We're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
Why did they pull you over on the side of the road, on the highway? Yeah.
You, this 50-year-old plus brother, is not going to convince me that over 10 people that came on your platform and you have fallouts with them, that is always all their fault.
I know who daughter it is, nigga. You heard?
Listen.
Remember? Let me give you a flashback of remembering. Remember on the 125th Street 2 summers ago? It was hot outside. You came on 125th Street, Polight, in the hot sun, and guess what? You had Renette with you, the daughters. Guess what? Remember, Polight? The father came through, and when the girls seen the father, they ducked in the store right there. Remember that, Polight? But guess what? The father seen him, and he went in the store after them, and they was running around the store screaming like, yo, they running from him, screaming. Here comes Polight bitch ass. Polight comes up on the scene, because Polight wasn't there. Polight comes up on the scene. Guess what Polight do, y'all? Huh? Breaks down, shaking, trembling. You know how people get mad. They shaking, trembling, and the nigga started fucking crying. Out there on the street. Say I'm lying. You was crying like a bitch. But the dude was gone, and the police is asking, what happened? What happened? What happened? And you standing there crying like a bitch, telling the police what happened. So save that shit.
I'm the reason these people no longer are part of this community.
Boy. Nah. I'm saving this shit. I want you to come back and respond.
It's coming.
I got something for you, boy, that's gonna really make you cry. Trust me, that's gonna really make you cry. And this shit will go viral. It will go viral. I just don't.
So, right there, he agreed. Like, he's admitting that he sat on information where Polight may have had interaction with a child. But he's going to expose it in a second, so let's watch.
I don't want to let it out yet. You know why? Let me tell you why.
Do you realize the rage that people leave this man with?
Don't make me do it, little Dr. York.
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't make me do it, Dr. York. Baby Dr. York.
Right?
You ain't getting no come-ups on that shit, nigga. Everybody know you's a scumbag. Everybody know, nigga, that you a snake in the conniver. And ain't no way back in the community.
Who co-signed everything I did, showed me love and support, and I could do no wrong. But the second we had a fallout and I parted my ways with you peacefully, like an abused woman.
Don't make me talk about why them police pulled your bitch ass over on the side of the road that night, nigga. Don't make me talk about why the wife really left your ass, nigga. Don't make me tell you.
You sat there and you said it ain't fair.
Yeah, you think them niggas love you because they was in the chat room? Nah, nigga. That's not real. Trust and believe that. I got facts. I got video evidence. I got proof.
Now he's everybody's friend. This is what this guy does. This guy befriends people who talks nasty about his wife.
Yeah, you think them niggas love you because they was in the chat room? Nah, nigga. That's not real.
This is a man who can't keep no company with him.
Go about your scamming ass fucking life, nigga. You got a nerve to call somebody grimy. You got a nerve, nigga, to talk shit when your whole foundation is fucked up. You supposed to know me better than that, Polight. You slipping, nigga. You supposed to know me better than that.
The only company he can keep is people that suck. You should call my daughter so you can confirm that she actually cried because you was talking about her. This is the same daughter that was going to fix your credit when you asked.
You ain't talking about Tasha.
Did he sleep with her too?
Right? You ain't talking about her, right?
Listen.
You ain't talking about Tasha Barnes, right?
Tasha Barnes? The other victim in the other case, that wasn't the initials. I can't remember exactly what they were, but the victim's initials were something else. So this would be a whole new girl.
No, you ain't talking about her. I knew her before you, Polight. You ain't talking about her, right?
Now listen.
The one you call Renentet, you ain't calling her your daughter, are you? Don't do it. Don't make me fucking do it, nigga. Huh? Little Dr. York, don't make me do it, nigga. Little fucking Dr. York.
Because my daughter does it, but I tell her don't do nothing for nobody in the conscious community, but I said for size an exception. I got the proof too. So I dare you to lie.
You ain't talking about her, right? The one that you call Renentet. Huh? Nigga, that ain't your daughter, nigga. Cut it out. Don't make me bring her sister right here in front of me. Her sister is my wife's cousin, nigga. You know that. Play yourself. You know that. Play your motherfucking self. Huh?
I dare you to lie. I dare you to lie and say you ain't beseech my daughter to get your credit score fixed. And then you turn around and you get at that young sister because you mad at me? There's no excuse for that. She ain't did nothing to you.
She ran away from home to be with your bitch ass.
She did nothing to you. But you should call her. You got her number. Yeah, I know you got a number.
She left her own mother to be with your bitch ass.
And Brother Polight said, okay, go to my daughter. She does that? Yeah, that's what she does. Why you ain't tell me? You want to hear it back?
Nigga, fuck you talking about? Why you think her mother and them can't even find her? You wanna play with me, nigga?
What he just said about Naren Tech or whatever the hell her name was, that the girl's last name was Barnes. I'm not trying to dox her, but I'm just saying that is what he was saying. That's what he was holding on to whole time. Is that York had inappropriate, relationship where this girl ran away from her mom with Polight.
Told you it'd be better for you to fuck with Kev Gills, huh? I know you ain't talking about that.
Exactly. No nonsense facts.
Girl, huh? The one that ran away from home? Who snuck
So we gonna go back just a little bit because I don't want nobody to miss it.
Because you mad at me? There's no excuse for that. She ain't did nothing to you.
She ran away from home to be with your bitch ass.
All right, we gonna go
And
back
you call
a little bit more.
You ain't call.
Look, here we go. This is where he busted out with what he was saying.
This is the same daughter that was going to fix your credit when you asked.
You ain't talking about Tasha, right? You ain't talking about her, right? You ain't talking about Tasha Barnes, right?
Tasha Barnes. So this victim's name would have been TB. The other victim's name was like something else. It was something else. It wasn't that. Damn, she ate that?
No, she jumped at it.
Oh.
I know you ain't talking about her. I knew her before you, Polight. You ain't talking about her, right? The one you call Renentet, you ain't calling her your daughter, are you?
That's what he's talking about right here. That's what he was trying to act funny on. My bad, y'all. My king is feeding one of the snakes, but that's what he was on right there. That, you know what I'm saying? That's what he was gonna expose, but he didn't, and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So
do it. Don't make me fucking do it, nigga. Huh? Little Dr. York, don't make me do it, nigga. Little fucking Dr. York.
Because my daughter does it, but I tell her don't do nothing for nobody in the conscious community, but I said for size an exception. I got the proof too. So I dare you to lie.
You ain't talking about her, right? The one that you call Renentet. Huh? Nigga, that ain't your daughter, nigga. Cut it out. Don't make me bring her sister right here in front of me.
So he could get them on the phone. That's what he was saying. What's good, old head? Hey, Red Wings, hockey, salute.
Her sister is my wife's cousin, nigga.
Ooh, sister is his wife's cousin. So this girl that ran away at first, this the first victim. Nobody do no rape kit on her. This situation that happened to this new girl, this new victim, the 14-year-old daughter of his alleged wife, if this is real, that's a whole nother girl. He out of there. Like, he should have been out of there the first time, and he wasn't shit the first time. Like, I never liked Polight, but I would have never thought it would have just been this. I thought he was just a scammer, but you're a scammer and possibly a pedophile too?
Nigga, you know that. Play yourself. You know that. Play your motherfucking self. Huh?
I dare you to lie. I dare you to lie and say you ain't beseech my daughter to get your credit score fixed. And then you turn around and you get at that young sister because you mad at me? There's no excuse for that. She ain't did nothing to you.
She ran away from home to be with your bitch ass.
She did nothing to you. But you should call her. You got her number. Yeah, I know you got a number.
She left her own mother to be with your bitch ass.
And Brother Polight said, okay, go to my daughter. She does that? Yeah, that's what she does. Why you ain't tell me? You want to hear it back?
Nigga, fuck you talking about? Why you think her mother and them can't even find her? You wanna play with me, nigga? I told you it'd be better for you to fuck with Kev Gills, huh? I know you ain't talking about that girl, huh? The one that ran away from home? Who snuck out the room and left her mother because her mother left you? You want me to tell the people why she left you, bitch?
Because I'm not slow, because after you betray me...
I didn't mean to sound like a reverend up in here, but okay. And then again, look, we can go down to this video. This came out October 21st, 2018, baby. Shout out to Concealed Ringleader. Let me put this video in the chat. This is my sister, my little sister. The fuck? And again, I told her, I was like, please leave him alone. You know what I mean? I think it's Polight. I don't think it's him. I think his intentions is good. Talking about Saneter versus Polight. And she was going to drag the shit until, like, one of them got or whatever. I don't know what the fuck she was going to do. But she didn't like, I know she didn't like Polight. I don't know her feelings right now on Saneter. But you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Amount of times, I ain't miss a heartbeat, dog. I hope you never did betray me again, but I ain't miss a heartbeat. So tell the people why you won't even invest in your brother that you're putting on the platform to sell his product to everyone else.
Oh, I definitely agree at this point. I mean, I wanted to, I was hoping for a better reaction. Again, I wasn't expecting him to just drag him and get to calling him a pedophile and all that, but he really seemed like he was deflecting, and that really disappointed me, period. Like, I'm just going to say that.
But you came to me, the man that you betrayed. Let me tell you how deep it gets, people. This is just talk. This is just a warning. Because none of what I'm saying got anything to do with how I can hit this man. Pause.
I'm not scared of getting beat the fuck down. I'ma still go in, nigga. You better kill me, bitch. You better fucking kill me. That's my wife, cousin, motherfucker. Fuck is wrong. And she know the deal. She know what.
So they knew that his wife's cousin, this little girl, had ran and went to another state with him, but it wasn't a big issue at the time. There should have been police involved. In reality, if I'm gonna be honest, shit, I'm second thinking a lot of shit at this point.
What's going on? You think she don't? I'm holding that though. I'm not the only one that know it. Little baby Dr. York ass nigga. I tell you why I can't let it all out. I'm being easy. Because like I said, yo, Renintet is the cousin of my wife's cousin. You know who cousin that is, right?
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Say that again, son. That's my son. You know who who Renintet cousin is, right?
My cousin.
Oh, okay. Look. Let me just kill that. Try me. Some people might say, well, Saneter, how come you ain't come out and you ain't get at this? I just told you, man. That's family. Huh? I could call her sister.
Man, I'm starting to think, man. Look.
Right now and say how you doing to her. You want to see? Let's see. Watch. You think I'm playing with you, nigga?
When
Hey, Shakira.
So he attempts to get the mother or whatever them on the phone.
Yes.
How are you, Shakira?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm good, girl. You already know. How's Mama Debbie?
She's good. She's good.
When the last time you seen your cousin Cynthia, my wife?
On her birthday.
Oh, that's good. When the last time you seen your sister?
Oh, my bad, sister.
I seen my sister the last time was on Thanksgiving.
Now,
the sister in question is the one that had ran away in 2018 or around about.
I'm talking about Renentet, not Renentet. What's the real name? Not Renentet.
You talking about Tajane?
Yeah, Tajane. When the last time you seen Tajane?
He said Tashir Barnes or something like that, but I guess her name was,
On Thanksgiving, we spent Thanksgiving in downtown in Georgia with my father.
Wow. Yeah. You gotta holler at Tajane and tell her leave my motherfucking cousin Saneter alone. Tell that nigga leave Saneter alone. All right.
All right.
All right. Hey. The last time she was here, she used to stay with you though, right?
Yeah.
She used to stay with you. Okay. I don't want to get into a lot of stuff because that's your sister and you love her and you're gonna protect her.
Yes,
So
I do.
that's right. There you go. You know where she at now. You know who she stay with, right?
As far as I know, she in California.
Oh, thank you, baby.
California with Polight.
Talk to you later, though. That's all I wanted to talk about. I'll see you later. All right. Yeah. Y'all play with me. Think everything is a fucking joke. Play with me, nigga. That's my cousin. That's my wife's cousin, nigga. Who Tajane is her sister. By different fathers. That's all it is. Don't make me tell you why she ran away from home and her mother couldn't catch her. Her mother told her to get the fuck away from you. But she loved you. Polight. She loved you, nigga. She loved you so much she ran away from her mother. Dr. York, fuck out of here. Baby York, fuck you think you talking to, nigga. I got video. You don't believe me? I got video. Yeah, I do. What if I was to tell you that she wanted me to interview her, Polight? Huh? Her mother. What if I told you she wanted me to interview her? How you know I don't got the interview? And I said, nah, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I can't put that. How you know? Somebody said, Saneter, you've been knowing all this the entire time. You damn right I've been knowing it all the entire time. But it's for a reason why I can't really say too much. But then, when a nigga cross the line like this nigga crossed the line, sometimes you gotta expose niggas. Let these niggas know who the fuck they really are. I know her father and her mother before you knew her. They got to know you because of me. I got the videos. I got everything in the chamber already.
So it wasn't weird or whatever, and I'm just gonna say it. Like, they had no problem with this child being in another state with a grown-ass man? Nobody called the police in this situation? A rape kit wasn't done? How many other girls has Polight done this with?
I got everything in the
allegedly, right?
Yeah, somebody said Polight is actually in here. Yeah, I know that bitch ass nigga in here. But see, he blocked me when I was in his chat room. I ain't gonna block him. I don't wanna block him. He blocked me. I'm in his chat room telling the nigga stop lying. You's a lying bitch. He blocked.
Salute, old head.
I said you were scamming people on my platform. I didn't know it at the time.
Oh, y'all can't see the whole thing. And it says, Lioness said that Polight spends more money on research, travel, and books than what he actually makes. This is a bald-faced lie, and I will prove it. Pay attention. They are both preying on the audience that watches them. Pay attention. I'm just reading what was in the video. It says, the conscious community is a circus. Let me show you.
Y'all don't get it yet. So Polight, when you hear that statement, oh, them niggas is just about money. That's not all we're about. I can tell you right now, Brother Polight has spent way more money and putting on the debate and getting research and buying books and taking trips. He has spent way more money for a lot of you niggas, y'all don't even know the half, than him trying to make more money, because it's in his heart, it's in his fucking blood, it's in his soul, it's in his spirit. He has spent way more money to try to bring back for the people more than Polight will make, man.
It says, let's hear him lie one more time. This shit crazy, bro.
Polight has spent way more money in putting on the debate and getting research and buying books and taking trips. He has spent way more money for a lot of you niggas, y'all don't even know the half, than him trying to make more money, because it's in his heart, it's in his fucking blood, it's in his soul, it's in his spirit. He has spent way more money to try to bring back for the people more than Polight will make.
It says Polight brought a Rolls Royce which cost $400K. Clearly they are lying when they say that Polight spends more money on research, books, and so on. Don't be fooled.
How we doing?
I say this a rental, but carry on.
Suicide doors. I love my life with the doors of suicide, you heard?
Because in certain places you can get these exotic cars, or, you know what I mean? You know, other than what you would normally get at a rental car place.
It's, you have no idea. This is my bro right here, Mario. Good friend, best friend, security.
It says, I wonder how much he pays for his security. I bet that payment alone is more than he spends on books and research. Remember, he got the Crips following him, though, too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It says, now that you've seen the car, let me show you the price of this 2016 Rolls Royce in 2016. Same year. Saab made the video taking up for Polight.
This is the Rolls-Royce Wraith. It's a $400,000 fastback coupe. It's got that incredible classic design, plus it's got this super power.
All right, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna drop the link to this video though, cause we gonna carry on with some same topic but different video type of shit. Make sure you go over to my sister's pages. She has 2 Concealed Ringleader channels or whatever. They down, as you can see right here. One is spelled in all caps and one is spelled just regular, basically. Let me try to find the other video. And this was at the beginning. So Polight scamming pedophile. And at the time of the video that you just watched, me and my sister weren't even really seeing eye to eye on that type of thing. Low key, I mean, we weren't beefing behind the scenes, but you know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? But in that video, it did shed light on shit. And I was like, well, damn, I guess at the time I was more happy, I'm going to be real, that the information got exposed. I really just didn't question like why he sat on it or even knew that that information originally came out in 2016 until, like, you know what I mean, the video I dropped. But it's fucked up, like, to look back at shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, this one is called Polight, the Scamming Pedophile, Supporting Liar. At this time, allegedly, you know what I mean? We ain't know that he was a pedophile, obviously. We knew that that information had come out and surfaced. Some people had it on their page or whatever, made videos as Concealed Ringleader did. However, we didn't know. So when that information came out about that little girl, again, I was side-eyeing Polight, but I should have been side-eyeing everybody involved in the situation, because who the fuck allows a child to go across state lines, several states at that, to another man's fucking house? Like, if he with the mother, fuck is he with, you know what I mean? Why is the daughter running away? Like, it was just weird. But I was kind of doing my own thing or whatever. I digress. Let's look into this, though. It's called Polight is scamming pedophile. Polight the scamming pedophile supporting liar. Let's get it.
These black folks are the worst people on the planet. These black folks are the worst people on the planet.
It says Malachi Z. York pleads guilty and accepts jail sentence for the sexual abuse of children. He says that he was not forced to plead guilty. Now, the reason why Dr. York is involved in this video, I remember this video as well, but is because Malachi Z. York was allegedly the teacher of Brother Polight. He did claim him as his father, and then his real children came out and was like, nah, fam. But anyway, you will see Polight's actions in here as well.
But York, are you now under the influence of any alcohol,
Here's Dr. Polight.
drugs, or narcotics? You understand you're charged with
Dr. Malachi Z. York.
40 counts of aggravated child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 30 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 34 counts of child molestation, that you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 1 count of sexual exploitation of children, and you could
What about TMK and a McDonald's beating?
receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement, and you're charged with 2 counts of influencing witnesses, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 10 years in confinement for each count. And that you could receive a minimum sentence overall of 10 years on probation. I'm telling you the most and the least. You understand that?
Alright, so we're gonna fast forward just a little bit. I'll drop the link for this video, but we're gonna fast forward just a little bit because it's an hour long. And I know that some people gotta go to work and shit like that, but after this I'm gonna research into these things. But now we're gonna take a look at Polight a little bit. You seen that this was the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't black and white at the time, but I think she did a color correction on it. You know, copyright reasons, I'm sure.
Record to make sure that the court is aware, pursuant to the similar transaction motions. And I want the record to be clear. Habiba Washington, Nicole Lopez, Sakina Woods, Sakina Parr, Khalid Eddington, Howard Perez, Alexa.
So all those were the victims in his case. If you want to go back.
The children or the
Now here is Polight, and this is the child of Dr. Z. York, or he was at least a victim.
people that had to testify or that testified.
Had to testify based on that he did do something to them.
Well, I say had to testify because some people didn't testify. So some people felt that that they had to do this, like it's something that they had to do. For me, it felt like it was something that I had to do, because one, like I told you, both my sisters went through the same thing I went through.
They said both of my sisters went through the same thing I went through.
My older sister.
Do you mind sharing? I don't know nothing.
Okay, well, both of my sisters been molested.
By who?
By Malachi York. By Pops, Barbara, Esau, Mom Esau, whatever. He has sex with them, and they was.
At what ages?
At what ages? I mean, if you want to get the accurate number, you can ask them.
Around what age? I mean,
13, 14, 7, 8. And I will only speak for myself as far as the personal thing that I've been through.
Of course, you.
And as far as and I don't want to get graphic. One, you know, okay, I'm a dude. I'm not gonna be walking around saying that I've been molested, this and that happened. As a man, you don't want to be going around saying that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So when in my situation or the way I grew up, I was ready to move on. I left in 2001. I was ready to just live my life, move on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The people started doing the investigations and stuff. The FBI started doing the investigations, started trying to get statements from people. Both my sisters went ahead and gave their statements.
Yeah.
I still had nothing to do with it. No statement, no nothing. When I realized, okay, they're about to go to court. You know, and I went through the same thing that they went through. Like, I'm my mother's only son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the man of the family. You know what I'm saying? My sisters were going to stand up for themselves, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, and then that's when I gave my statement, and that's when I decided that, you know, that I was going to go ahead and do it. Nobody wants to see they family go get locked away. So I really understand how hard it is for people that's deeply involved in it also. And people got to understand, I was born and raised in it too. So I understand from inside out also what it feels like not to have this person around still giving leadership. You know, so it's not no stranger, no random person that's saying, oh, this happened. I mean, this stuff, like, I was 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was upstate New York after Brooklyn. You know, I was upstate New York when he first, you know, touched me or whatever, in molested, you know. And so from 7 to 14, 7 years that I went through this, you know what I'm saying? And that's my story.
Would you say there's been over 20 children molested by Dr. York? I would say so.
I mean, I would say that it was, you know, if I could confirm people that I could strongly confirm, it would be about 15 or 20 people.
Obviously, if over 15 to 20 children were being molested, we have to now say, how come the adults wasn't saying nothing? Shouldn't they be locked up with Dr. York too? How come they're free to
now look at how he's like, you know, kind of irritated or whatever that this man is exposing Dr. York for what he did to him and his sisters and others. He's kind of irritated.
Testify about it.
Obviously, if over 15 to 20 children were being molested, we have to now say, how come the adults were...
I'm sorry, this is so loud. Hold on.
...wasn't saying nothing. Shouldn't they be locked up with Dr. York too? How come they're free to testify about it?
It says, isn't Dr. York your father and your master, Polight?
You understand the adults were separated from their children. You know, so you had the girls in one house, the boys in one house, the women in one place, the brothers in one place. You know, everybody was separated. So it wasn't no house with a family, and then you could
right, very defensive. Facts, Stacy.
You mean to tell the world that none of these children had enough sense in their mind to go tell their parent that this isn't right? I've been touched sexually, I've been sexually abused. Not one child out of all these children. It could have stopped so long ago if just one child.
And now he's trying to victim shame the victims. What a fucking piece of shit. And it's weird as hell that as his teacher, he also may have possibly, it's leaning towards that to me, that he is a rapist as well. Come on, because molesting is rape. It's not just rape. I don't mean to minimize it, but it's rape.
Or just one adult. What caused all of this to come out? First, you hear nothing from nobody. Yeah. You hear nothing from nobody. Then you hear something from everybody, all at the same time.
It says, don't be afraid. I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
They might not have been the medium to talk to anybody about the situation.
Not even their parents.
I mean, that's part, of course. I could have told my mother.
You chose not to.
It's not that I chose not to. To really explain it would really take a lot. But I mean, you're not really yourself when you're not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no esteem. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? You can't even face, like, my mother had to, when she found out from my sister and she came to me and asked me about it, and I still really couldn't even tell her. I had to say, well, I had sex with the girl and he was there. And that was my way of telling her that, yeah, it happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's when the initial initial conversation, and this is like 2 weeks before we left. It was something I was under. I couldn't tell my mom. I didn't tell nobody. It was something that held me to not say nothing.
It says most child abuse victims cannot ask for help.
At the end of the day, he's locked up, so obviously they took y'all word over everyone else's. It doesn't matter, like I told you, if we say he's innocent, when he's still locked up in prison. Y'all word accounted for everything.
It says, is Polight blaming the victim?
My whole argument in this whole situation is, should people be locked up based on what people believe?
He meant on what has been proven.
I got the right to be angry. You know why?
It says, who is you?
Because the Lord promises me something different. The Lord promises me that we will lock people up beyond a shadow of a doubt.
And
That's
now
what
you believe in the law, bro? What the fuck?
the Lord promises me.
Narcissist.
But in this case, it was up to 12 people to have that reasonable doubt or not. And those 12 people made the decision.
I, me, myself, all that matters.
Now, so what's the point?
If you want to fight for
it's your matter of
fight
opinion
for
if you
it,
would have
fight
took the
for it
plea
for
or not.
another reason. Don't fight for it because he's innocent of a molesting kid.
It says, calm down, you must.
Let's say he molested 1,000 children. Factually.
Okay.
Genetic evidence and everything. Things that we don't deny scientifically. We say, wow, okay, true.
He really does. And now looking back at it, is it really because not only was his master teacher, right? I'll be damned if I call a nigga master, but anyway, is it because his master teacher was exposed for pedophilia and it became public, a lot of people are talking about it? Or was it because his feelings were, I like to do shit like that, so now I feel like you're attacking me with this shit? I think it was a little bit of both.
If someone was to ask me, would you still worship him as your Most High, acknowledge him as your Most High God, I would have to.
He said he would have to acknowledge him even after the fact that in his little, thing like, what if, let's just say type of shit, quote unquote, right? But he said he would have to still follow him if that man, Malachi Z. York, had molested 1,000 children. He would have to still follow him. See what I'm saying? Brainwash. Perfect. This is perfect.
But how can I be a proud Nubians if the Nubians are saying that he's innocent and I'm saying that this happened to me?
Yeah,
so
now
it is. You see how we sitting down talking? That's. But see, the thing is that, now is my word against the master teacher's word, and whose word is they gonna take?
I know one thing the master teacher always taught is that when you're looking at the sides of the truth, there's his side, her side, his or her side versus his or her side. But really, in actuality, it's just the truth. Your side, their side, and just the truth. There's only one truth. No, that's a fact. So I went over there. I asked the questions.
My bad. Some of this is a little loud.
He was grooming me. He was training me, isn't he? Feel me? And he was getting me at the Masonic Lodge. I had to go to Prince Hall. I had to do the same thing. But when he
was getting you,
raised me up in that situation.
Now, allegedly, Polight is also a Freemason. It says outwardly, it seems like I care about my community. I am a Satanist Freemason and know the black woman is not God and I scam black people. That's what it says right here.
I had to go to Prince Hall. I had to go to meetings and fellowship and connect. You feel me? When we was dealing with Liberia.
Now, this is Malachi Z. York's real son, okay? Now, Polight dates his sister, but this is Malachi Z. York's real son.
We had to connect with Miss Excellency, Her Excellency, Her Liberia. You feel me? I had to give her gifts, Masonic gifts at that.
I've grown as a man in leadership by it. And in fact, one of the worst things that's taking place in our community is the fact that the brothers and sisters in the conscious community, unfortunately, and abroad, have been bastardized.
He says, the fuck did you just say to me? Her ass is petty as hell.
They don't know what it's like to be under somebody.
Yeah, that part. Under somebody.
To follow protocol, to follow the edict, or to follow the mandate of another man or another woman.
He means join the cult.
I'm leading the lodge, I'm doing my damn thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't give yourself a father.
He said he leading a lodge and he's doing his damn thing.
You either have one present in your life or you don't, and you miss it. Being under the master teacher, Dr. York, is...
All this is suspect as hell. This nigga look weird as hell. Period. This is little old ass recently, you know what I mean, in the last, 10 years or whatever. But this shit looks suspect as hell. What the fuck?
It's been...
I wouldn't have followed this nigga to the stove. Period.
A blessing in my life. And irrespective to people feeling whatever they feel about that black man.
I wouldn't call him a man. Sick ass pedophiles, more like what I call it, more of what I call it.
Influence in my life and my family. This is a man that when I had named my daughter,
right,
he told me move that name
Facts, Emmanuel.
out of there and rename her. I said, hey, this is what my wife and I is going to name.
So he's saying right now that Malachi Z. York he named his children. He wanted to name his children something else, and this old pedophile ass nigga told him what he gonna name his child instead.
Our daughter. It was Anissa. You feel me? And he's like, get that out of here. Your daughter's name is this.
Damn.
But you know why I took it? Because this is a man that foretold me.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't follow him to the store, on Instagram, nowhere. No, that man looked suspect from the gate. I don't care if that's how motherfuckers dressed back then. That shit is weird.
That I was going to have a child before I had a child with a dark woman with an afro. And this is why my wife had a perm and I thought we was breaking up. I didn't even tell my wife that the master teacher just told me on the phone that I'm going to have a child next year.
Like, does he not know that perms do come out of your hair? And after that, your hair would revert back to its original state? I'm just saying. Or you could cut it off and it could regrow. This dude's weird.
By a dark-skinned woman with a big afro.
Look, the Prince York or whatever his name is, he looking irritated as hell.
The last thing on my mind was Aminette. Because she was still kind of wild. We was conscious and we was working in the right
he's talking about his sister. This nigga right here talking about his sister.
direction. But she was wild.
He meant ratchet.
And I'm like, man, I don't know how this gonna work because I'm conscious now. I'm on the right path. I don't know if she gonna take this walk with me on this short path.
But my master taught me how to brainwash her. Damn.
That's a fact. It's a true story. I even put the letter in my book to show people. This is a man when he told me, when I told him I had a name for my daughter, he told me, no, name your daughter Ma'ahotep Atumre. That's what it was. As a grown man who's having a child, I declined it from my opportunity to name my own child and took on the blessing of this man telling me, revoke the name I came with, give that child your name.
Because you're a whole bitch. I'm dead.
And every wife had to change their name. This is your name now. And all my children have been named by Dr. York. All my children. Every single child.
And the one wife that didn't get a letter.
That's how brainwashed she is, bro. I'll be damned if I don't have some aspect, you know what I mean, in designing my child's name or something like that.
Where her name change was because it's his daughter. So he named her too. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to protect her identity. You feel what I'm saying? You got a little drama with her too. But I'm going to tell you after this. You know, so he named her too, Sudanese.
Oh, his sister is Sudanese, not probably Amanette or whatever. I don't know. I'm
there
lost.
You go.
I'm lost at this point. But the fact that this nigga didn't even raise his own, name his own children.
Yeah. And so I've been on a very, very deep and profound path.
I mean, like a child get 3 names normally, but you can expand it. You ain't just at least get one name that you wanted inserted in there.
With Doc, from being taught and guided by the master teacher, because I was being groomed.
Yeah, Haile Selassie, up.
For that opportunity. Before I could even see it come. You gotta understand that this is the man who's responsible for me coming
out. Period, Emmanuel.
out of my gang culture. And Doc was my spiritual master.
Yeah, so the Nuwapians or whatever, there's the Nuwapians and Nuwabians. They, you know, are 2 different cults in reality. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And Dr. Malachi Z. York, this weird looking ass dude right here, was in charge of, I believe, it's the Nuwapians. And it was a cult. It was exposed as a cult. He was eventually slammed, and yeah, there was like a whole like area, like I don't know what you call it, but like a plantation. I don't even fucking know. Like a cult area, you know, space, acres or whatever, where they had all these people there. Some people was running away and all that and left their wife because the wife wouldn't go and the kids wanted to stay and all that. Like, it's deep. It was a cult. It definitely is and was.
I am a fraud. I am a scammer. These black folks are the worst people on the planet. Watch how I scammed them. Peace, family, peace. We have quite the discussion to have tonight. Huh? I'm pissed off, angry. Huh? I have an apology that's due to the people.
And that's a problem.
And the people are due that apology, and I believe they also owe me an apology as well.
So now this video came out October 20th of 2018. The other one was the 21st.
The fuck is you talking about, dude?
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I got to the bottom of a very bad situation today. And I've come to terms with the fact that not only have I been set up.
It wasn't malicious.
I've been set up in several ways.
Nah.
On several occasions.
You see the game they play?
Now, I don't talk about everything that I understand to be a setup because I don't want to sound like I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist.
This moist fucking queen was getting on my nerves, dude.
I'm not interested in sounding like a conspiracy theorist. Huh? I'm not tripping. So what I do know, with the data that we did collect from suspicious activity in the community as it relates to people castigating me publicly.
The fuck is you talking about, dude?
We just do our research.
Nah.
We find out what's going on.
No.
And we just live our life.
Oh, poetic, jolly ass nigga.
For starters, one of the main antagonists that I have on the internet.
And there's a lot of bitch ass motherfuckers on here.
When looks like Black You Love, I'm dead. Man, you as funny as hell.
The research, we were able to trace.
Gay vampires, I'm dead.
That person is in fact associated with one of the tiers of law enforcement.
He's the motherfucking agent.
But better to deal with the devil you know than to deal with the devil you don't. Huh? So I decided I'm not going to spill the beans on all the things that we found out about some of my trolls.
Motherfuckers gonna come with all kind of lies.
Some of these people are actually hired to do what they do. And pretty soon, I will blow up that spot as well. I'm just waiting. And in fact, there's 2 people that I can directly connect to law enforcement, not through speculation, but through...
And he never did that.
Absolute facts.
We shall see.
But yes, family, I can confirm that my greatest trolls are part of a conspiracy to take me down.
This is wrong.
But before we go into anything remotely close to that, I got another scenario that plagues me tonight. A scenario that greatly demands my attention. And what is that? This thing about people not receiving their orders or the services that they're paying for. Because I know what we do.
This is part to do with when he was scamming people and shit.
That nigga's disgraceful.
So, though I sat here and said people are full of it.
You see the game they play?
Well, my brother Sai used to hit me up. I used to show him all sorts of receipts every day. Here's another receipt. Here's another receipt. Here's another receipt. Why are people tripping? And I would show him pictures of mail orders going out through the boxes.
Because your enemy gonna do that. So the motherfuckers out there thinking that they fooling the people, get the fuck out of here, nigga. We see your bitch ass.
Everything seemed to be on the up and up. Brother Polight scammed me for my book.
And that's a problem. Sugar booty, juicy booty. These dudes are not black first, they booty hole first.
The sister there is an agent. The brother there is an agent.
He's the motherfucking agent.
I think everybody's wrong except for me. These mail orders is fake. I'm gonna look like the liar. You think all these people are lying? And some of these people really got real hurt in their eyes. These black folks are the worst people on the planet.
These black folks are the worst people on the planet.
This nigga just threw black society all the way under the bus with that bullshit.
They're disappointed.
Although when Sarah Suden said he said that all his sound bites be funny as hell. I'm trying to locate all of them.
Pointed at me. They mad at me.
It wasn't malicious.
After organizing Bloods and Crips again, giving out clothes to the homeless, feeding the homeless, not just any food, but organic food, guess what happens?
We shall see what happens next, whoopies.
I try to use one of my bank cards. It ain't work. I try to use another one. That ain't work. I go to the bank to handle some business. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me try this bank card. Cancel. Denied. So I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Well, I had my thoughts.
Long story short, PayPal has allowed me to accumulate over 400 cases.
Huh?
400 cases. Let me give you where the big problem is at, people. I'm going to show you where the big problem is. I could not have had a PayPal to accumulate 400 plus cases.
He would look like, in that picture, Malachi Z. York looked like he would dance to you and then bite the shit out of your neck.
Polight doesn't even have a PayPal. So how is it I can be implicated by an institution that I do not use? I haven't used PayPal for years.
Lying ass.
Huh? I have not used PayPal, but now I'm implicated. I have complaints.
It wasn't malicious.
Because people need refunds that I can't give them.
How in the fuck was that not malicious?
I got over 400 complaints because of refunds.
A lot of these people got shitted on.
I'm going to prove it to you tonight, family.
We got to see the evidence that nobody else saw.
Fraudulent behavior. The slick emails. This is a setup. I get the money that they've been collecting the whole time for mail order. I can't give the refunds because it don't exist.
And that's a problem.
These black folks are the worst people on the planet.
No, nigga, you just got through sucking white dick. The thing is, understand this. They are deliberately bumbling these cases. A lot of these people got shitted on because he's a big fucking coon who threw black society under the bus with his goddamn coonery. I don't give a fuck about that coon. Fuck him.
Email politemailorders@gmail.com. So,
No.
My books and DVDs and services that people think it's me. This whole damn time, people was complaining about.
That's what I'm wondering, because I believe in this video there's like 3 girls or at least 2 that walk past him. I'm wondering which girlfriend is it? You know what I'm saying? Because he has allegedly, like, 4 wives or whatever. That's what he was trying to kick. But in reality, they're just chicks that hang around him because they be scheming and scamming together. And, you know what I'm saying, ripping off people for their money and shit. Yeah, he is a hot-ass mess. That's facts. Revealing the narcissist of black YouTube. Salute.
About me for services or books that they didn't get from my website. Watch how I scammed them.
And that's a problem.
Yo, can you give me your name?
Nah.
I don't understand.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
What is the name of the account that y'all are using? I'm not gonna let nobody drive me nuts. I made it this far. And everybody says they know that agents exist and it's covert operatives and COINTELPRO. Everyone says this shit. I am a fraud. I am a scammer. And that I'm entitled to. I'm not hiding. I'm going to show you the proof.
Keep calm and blame the white man. With the pedophile vampire, whatever y'all see it up there.
I believe it's the pale beast and their brown-skinned male advocates and or females.
The fuck is
that girl that just walked past? Could have been one of the girls. I don't know. The child, the alleged victim is 14 years old. So
you talking about, dude?
It is time for the exposure. Don't make me expose you, nigga. Somebody said people say you were scamming for months and you barely addressing it now. If I would have called everybody a negative name for lying on me, I would have been telling people who were telling the truth to some extent that they were liars, and all I would have done was inflammate an already bad situation.
The fuck is you talking about?
Contrary to what most people understand, people like you in the damn chat that's like, oh, now he wants to address something when they're trying to claim their innocence. People have every right to be angry. Good thing I'm a scammer. I know that, but I know I can't come out and tell. Boy, stop playing with me, pussy ass nigga. Your order don't exist. Your order don't exist. You do it this way, you do it that way, you do it this way, you do it that way. Look, I purchased from you. Hey, I can show you the receipts. I don't give a damn about those goddamn receipts.
And that's a problem.
These people try to destroy me. I gotta get hyped. How many people are in on this shit? I was really losing it. Like, yo, I don't want to tell people I'm a scammer. Brother Polight scammed me. Look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. You do it this way, you do it that way, you do it this way, you do it that way. I'm like, this woman must be nuts. This woman is tripping. Watch this. Can y'all see what I got going on here? I'm pissed off.
Bullshit.
If this was you scamming people and you just sitting there collecting money.
The fact is this. It's not something that you can just sweep under the rug.
You got the nerve to drive a Rolls Royce and not send me my $35 book? We got to stop this BS. Watch this, y'all. Look very carefully. This is what
I swear, man, you will quit playing. I swear he gonna be in there. Man, look, I don't even know.
I need y'all to look at. Huh? It's a busy night tonight online. Boy, is it a busy night.
Peace, family. Although in the building. Hey, I'm about to show you how.
Yeah, that said he was. That shit was funny as hell. Just his responses, just period alone. You know what I mean? All the other shit is cool too, but yeah, his responses when he was back then, that shit was lit.
Catch a con man. Polight been a con man since 2011.
Oh, okay.
And I'm about to show you.
Observing.
Now. Real shit. And I've been had this information, but
they gonna run through his ass. This another dude, I believe, that was scammed by him. Or no, he tried to use his property or something. Hold on, let me.
People would believe it if I would have said it back then. Because that shit was hot back then. Polight was on tour. Everybody was requesting him to come do lectures or whatnot. Nobody would have believed it. So I got this 2012. But
wow, 2012.
He's been doing this since 2011. But I'm about to show you how to catch a con.
I think it was his properties, though. At the end part, I think it was his properties. He tried to act like the dude that was just talking. Polight tried to act like the dude that was just talking's properties was his or something like that. Something. Maybe it wasn't that dude, but something like that happened as well.
In the book, of course, your caseworkers will help you out. The case that I'm trained to be able to help you out, so I can multiply myself relatively. So you put your name, plaintiff, versus, and this is an example. Wells Fargo Home Mortgage, Wells Fargo Bank and Aid, First National Bank, Texas DBA, First Community Mortgage, Electronic Registration Systems, Inc. First Corps, Inc., Kate Johnson, Janet L. Jones, Government National Mortgage Association, GNMA. This is actually from somebody's house that's foreclosed upon. All these templates are from people's properties or lawsuits that I helped them with. I only took the winning choice. I only take the winners.
So he said, you know, he pretty much said he only take the winners, right? That's my property that he's using that information. And I could show you as my property. You know, I keep the records, right? Now, this first document is showing this is my deed, all right? First National Bank of Texas, DBA, First Community Mortgage, my name, Texas, single family, and this is my deed of trust or whatnot.
Yeah, we've already looked at that. So, yeah.
This is my deed of trust. Now, this is the warranty deed with the banks or whatnot on the county record. First National Bank of Texas, DBA, First Community Mortgage. Yeah. I'm telling you, Polight been doing this for a minute. And then, if you know about mortgages and foreclosure, assignment of mortgage, yeah, that's pretty much when, you know, they transfer the mortgage to someone else or transfer the property to someone else, title. For MERS, yeah, this property was end up sold in a foreclosure sale back in December 2012, right? So how the property being sold in December 2012, but you do a video in sometime in May or whatnot talking about it was a winner? How you won and the property was sold? I lost that property and I paid you money to you know, help out on that property, and you gave me the runaround for months, and then I was supposed to get my money back after the Senate debate. That didn't happen. But now you make videos, you know, showing people this, showing people that, when you're not performing, and you haven't been performing since the get-go. But you've been collecting that money. See, the problem is people, you know, don't see these things. They be all in the emotions.
Because we're gonna move on to the next person.
I did a video previous about the last time that I was going to address Brother Polight. However, I just seen a video where I heard the whole thing about what he was saying. Somebody had called in, you know, on that video where he addressed me and Pharaoh Allah. Somebody called in and said, yo, I want to deal with Brother Polight. I want to deal with New Covenant. But people are out here saying that, you know, you're not doing right by them and shit like that. And so Brother Polight response was, you know, something is wrong with these people. Just look at them. Something is wrong with these people. And that's very insulting for someone, you know, and it's typical. It's typical because you know how you deal with people and they not right, and when you come at them they try to seem like something wrong with you. That's what this motherfucker did. Okay, he made it seem like something was wrong with me and something was wrong with Pharaoh, like something's wrong with us in the head, and not to pay attention to us because something is wrong with us mentally. This is what the fuck he did. This is what the fuck he said.
I'm gonna pause it right there though, because Pharaoh ain't shit, but she's exposing him at this point for, you know what I'm saying, some underhanded shit. All right, I'm gonna go right here. I'll drop the link to it too. I'm just trying to.
I showed you where I have 11 books of Brother Polight. I'm not coming from no hater shit. You know what I'm saying? I have no reason to hate. I have, you know, I'm very successful. Okay, it's this motherfucker who's lying to y'all. He's lying. That's the point.
Basically, apartment buildings. I'm sorry if it fucked up. Hopefully, y'all still here. But my internet did some wonky ass shit. No, it ain't even my internet. Here we go again. Anyway, so Polight had lied and said that he was doing shit basically that he wasn't doing, building homes for people, and it was gonna be cheaper and all that. You're gonna listen to it, but I just wanted to tell you where the video is going. Even though this has nothing to do with the rape shit, this is, you know, just more shit to give you a kind of character thing, because if we find out that this nigga did, this shit crazy as hell.
Company making it happen.
Hopefully y'all can you can hear me now. We just got a little bit more to get through. My internet or something, I don't know. It says it ain't my internet, but it's fucking up. All right, so it says that we are still live and all that. So I'm gonna just keep playing it.
It's the first of its kind for Ohio and believed to be the largest of its kind in the entire country. Thanks for staying with us at 5:30. I'm Mark Taylor.
And I'm Ellie Merritt. We are.
Come on, man. This shit crazy as hell.
So right now we're working on a 26 unit project here in Columbus, Ohio.
Thank you,
It's a very
y'all.
unique
Thank you for bearing with me.
thing about it is we're using cargo
I ain't
bins.
gonna keep y'all
Cargo
long.
bins. Cargo bins.
Now this was the whole. This shit crazy.
Pioneer adventure. This is something that's not being done throughout America. See these right here? We're using these
So
giant
long
cargo
story
bins.
short, he lied about that. The cargo bins, that was not his shit.
Same way, taking.